That's right. I'd take 5 Bs to a quarter.
Yeah.
We're live now?
Yes.
Ah!
All right. Hey, everybody.
should've
How's
done
it
it.
going?
You should have done it in rant.
We are back. And before we get started, I thought
No
it
more
would be
complaining.
fun to,
Hi, kids.
Hello.
hey, I thought it'd be fun to say happy birthday to our favorite member, Binks,
Oh,
aka
dear
Lady
God.
Naja.
Happy birthday!
Happy
We're all gonna sing
birthday.
happy birthday now.
Hey.
Are you guys ready?
Ready?
Oh, this is gonna go horribly wrong.
Here we go.
1, 2,
2,
3.
3.
Happy
birthday
to
you.
Happy
birthday
to you.
Happy
birthday,
dear
Naja.
Binks.
Naja.
Happy
birthday
to
you.
Huzzah.
You know what? I bet that sounded good on at least one octave.
That's
I
gonna be
feel
a
like
lesson.
I
Yeah,
just
but
had a
each one
birthday
was delayed.
surge, but
Yeah. What's
Right.
that thing about a bunch of monkeys that writing about on what's that thing on monkeys and typewriters? Like eventually one of them's gonna write Shakespeare.
There you
That's
go.
bullshit.
We call that a birthday aneurysm.
You just need more monkeys. Eventually it'll happen.
That-
Like
That's
with
called.
infinite monkeys.
I'm not gonna tell my friends my birthday anymore.
Well, we can thank Mr. Miles for that. All right. Well,
Thanks for really glad
give
you're
her
here.
gifts.
Yeah.
so we're back, and you guys remember how last week went? Probably not well.
I
You guys-
remember.
Had a lot of chasing. You ran down. Oh no, that was the one before, wasn't it? The chasing was because you started off last session dealing with the driver running off and then into the crowd, and then the kid stealing the stone from him, and you confronted him, and then he turned into a dog and then ran away. And you
Mhm.
followed the kids into the sewer, waded in muck,
Yeah.
fought
Some of
a.
us went after the kids. Some of us just went to go over and dirty themselves.
To play in the sewage.
One of you guys might have a disease.
Someone likes sludge.
You mean another one?
Yancy.
Another new disease. Yes, and then you guys fought a mimic, a little
Oh,
rocking chair
that
mimic.
reminds me. Am I still poisoned?
Did you cast something to remove your poison?
No. I have no
Uh,
spell slots.
Joey, did you forget he was poisoned until he brought it up?
No, it says right on my screen he's poisoned.
Okay, never mind.
Mhm.
So it would have been regardless. Okay.
Oh no, I
So,
know I'm poisoned.
So,
96.
yes, you guys got. You guys fought the mimic, and then you picked up the stone, and then after that, you guys decided. Well, a couple of you guys decided to go to a magic shop and buy some.
beepers. Come over there.
What do you call it?
Bags.
Bags of
Bags of
holding.
holding. Thank you. I can.
Baggies of weed. I mean,
Bags
holding.
of holding.
So you guys bought 3 of them, if I'm not mistaken. And you used your credit line.
yes,
Wait. Oh yeah, I'm not there. Sorry.
you're not there.
Yeah. We're on the windmill map. But yeah, so that's what happened last week. You guys, we ended with you guys exiting the store with the bags in tow and the stone, and then the rest of you guys were kind of on the same street in the same area.
Drac
Right.
was doing something with the stone in the street, and I was waiting with him.
Mhm.
Wait,
He was like meditating or something.
so
Yep.
Drac has the stone right now?
Yes.
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 Okay. I thought Silent had the
Wait,
stone. All right.
what?
Nah, Drac has the stone because he was attempting to attune
Got
on
it.
the street.
Fantastic. We are
Was I
going
with
to.
Drac?
So we're gonna go and
Wow.
catch up with our good friend Shandu, who, if you guys remember, 2 sessions ago,
Fell out
had-
the window.
fallen out of the window of the windmill. But after everyone was kind of jumping from the windmill to the roofs, he fell out and landed on the ground.
Please tell me we come back and he's sitting there with his head in the ground and his ass in the air.
Well, you guys aren't
Yeah.
there.
Come on, Joey, please.
This
please.
happens.
Please.
This happens at the same. Fine, you're asking me in the air.
Ask the wind.
But this happens, basically kind of around the same time where you guys were like in the sewer or whatever, right? This happens. This is occurring maybe during the chase. We're going back a little bit in time to kind of see what happened to Shondo after he fell out the window. If that makes sense. So,
Yeah.
I have a little intro thing that I read.
I'm in a
or-
hole. A Shandu-sized hole.
Down by the river.
All right.
Yes. Is there a river nearby?
Oh.
Yeah, there's not too far, I believe.
All right.
All right, here we go. Shandu, you have hit rock bottom. You lay on the floor outside the old windmill, watching as the rest of your team all make an effort to pursue the devils fleeing over the rooftops.
Oh,
Oh,
no! Oh,
Go ahead.
Am I saying?
Go ahead. Yeah.
Oh no! What if you need Shandu the Mystic? I'm embedded in the earth. Remember?
Yes, you exclaim out loud. I don't know how you see them like that, but that's all right. With your butt eyes? No.
Hey! Shandu's mystical, man. Who knows what he can do?
Yeah, this time he
There's
was
no
talking out of his ass, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is no response as the rest of the team is in pursuit. You feel, is this shame? You feel like you've let them all down. You begin to question your callous ways, and you remember back when you were young, your old team, the ones that you saw killed. You remember fighting for others because they needed help. You remember feeling like a hero. You reflect on your fall from grace after literally falling out of a window. Shandu, Freddy calls as he approaches. He seems concerned. He stayed behind and ran downstairs to check on you.
I'm
Shandu!
over.
Go ahead.
I'm over here, Genny of the Todd of the Mole People. You want another go? I'll settle the score. And I just kind of start wiggling in the ground, kind of like, I've lost everything else.
You fell out the window. Let me see. Let's see if I can help you. It's gonna make athletics.
That's what you said the last time. Oh, you mole bastard!
Oh, dang it. You're really stuck in there.
Can I do anything on my end to wiggle out, or?
Yeah, either acrobatics or athletics.
All right, I'm gonna do. Okay. Double check here. Not so level 4. Dang it. Okay. Well, I'm gonna do athletics. But should it be disadvantage or regular? Because I'm kind of in a hole right now. Literally.
Go ahead and give it to me regular.
Okay.
Nice. So you kind of kick your legs and throw your weight forward, and I don't know if you could hear that, but you kind of pop out of that hole. Your face is covered with dirt, because you landed in like the soft ground there and kind of embedded your head into the soft dirt. You're okay. You've been better. You're obviously pretty injured. I think you have 5 health left, but you're alive. Nothing's necessarily broken because luckily you landed on your head.
Yeah.
Are you okay, Shandu? Oh man.
Yeah. You're not Todd of the Mole People. Where'd he go? Where'd everybody go?
The mole people? What are you talking about? He starts looking in your eyes. He's like, are you concussed?
Long before you were born, I fought Mole People. They were a whole thing. Trying to threaten the earth, and I try to get up. I sit back down. They were threatening to tear Baldur's Gate from the inside, from below. They bought Baldur's Gate with their more powers, and I heroically stopped him for I am Shandu, but now I can't.
Ooh, it's coming down
He
pretty
looks
good.
into Freddy's eyes. What?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. he turns around back to the high octane action scene happening over there, going, "What?"
Well,
Sorry,
let me
I couldn't.
let me help you up, Shandu. Come on,
Yeah.
stand up, buddy.
I used to be somebody. I used to be.
Attendant.
I used to do.
I know, buddy. I think you hit your head. Let's go get you home. Maybe you can lie down. Maybe we should catch up with the rest of the team. I don't know if they'll need our help or not. Come on, let's go. Can you
Yeah.
walk?
Good. Yeah. Can I?
You tell me.
I want to actually. You know what? Here's what I want to do. I'm gonna roll a d4
Okay.
because I forget if I can do a d2 here. If it's evens, I can walk. If it's odds, I can't.
Okay.
Make things a little bit more interesting.
Can't walk, huh?
I need Freddie to help me. I need Freddie to help carry me the rest of the way there.
All right. Yeah. I'll help carry you. You know, put my
I don't like carry, just like
yeah, like your arm over the shoulder. Yeah, it's kind of like
Okay.
he's your helping you as your
Yeah.
legs, right? So he kind of helps you up, throw your arm around his shoulder. He kind of grabs you, and you both start to walk off in the direction that everyone else headed, not knowing exactly where they went, but you know, hoping that you can catch up with them. Fantastic. Thank you, Shandu. All right.
Yeah, don't mention it.
Where is it? Was it I think it was this map. Yeah, that looks about right. All right. So, Silent and Binks.
Mhm.
What's that, dude?
What?
You're muted, by the way, John.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Okay. It's like you were like flipping us off. I'm like,
I know. I was just flipping up all my friends out there on Twitch.
okay.
The 0 people that are watching our stream right now.
That's funny.
I mean, because you keep flipping them off.
Is that what it is? I should
Well.
be muted.
It's not helping.
All right. Silent and Binks, you guys walk out of the store where you just bought these bags. And there are, like, right outside of the store, there are 4 veteran soldiers. And they stop you guys and they say, "Oh, there they are. You two need to come with us."
Why?
Why?
You're under arrest for disturbing the peace.
What?
We were just in that shop. We weren't doing anything.
No, the peace disturbance happened earlier. We have witnesses. You know, you guys knocked over a cart belonging to a lord. You guys ran a horse through a crowd of people. You broke into a sewer that specifically says no access. So you guys are under arrest for disturbing the peace, you and your friends. And as you guys look down, you see there's you can see Ansi is standing next to 3 veterans, and then further down the street, you can see Remix and Drek surrounded by 5 more veterans.
I mean, I'll come along, but I don't think that was me. Out of character, wasn't I a bear?
Yeah, no, they're. Oh yeah, that's one of the things they list out. They absolutely know. And there was a bear in the city.
I mean, so
What?
they technically didn't see me. They saw a bear.
One of you turned into
You were
a bear
reenacting
or
a bear.
had a bear. There was definitely we had reports
Sounds
of a
like
bear
they're
being involved.
profiling. Binks, I think out of character. I think you can fight this.
Well,
Hey, it's not a democracy, buddy.
you have to you have to speak with the magister.
What's
The magister is the one who you have to plead your case with. All right, we're just doing our job. We were called out here for the disturbance, so you're gonna have to come with us. But you can plead your case to the magister. Very well. Okay, Ansi.
Very well.
You've been out here for, while they were in the store. They kind of came up to you, while they were in the store, and they're like, "All right, you're gonna have to come with us.
I'm just gonna throw up all over their feet because I am still poisoned from whatever I bathed in the sewer.
That's not going to get you out of trouble, sir.
Well, it's just gonna make you smell as bad as I do.
Uh,
I feel
think
bad worse.
that's
I'm just gonna rub it on
that's-
their legs.
that's going to be difficult, sir. Are you coming along quietly, or do we have to slap some cuffs on you?
I look back at everybody else.
By the way, these are veterans.
I'm going quietly as far
I'm
as
going quietly.
anybody else
You guys
can
are down
tell.
the street, so who's around me?
Like you're by you're kind of in the middle, right? By yourself.
I'm by myself, so there's no.
Well, by yourself as far as the party goes. There's three. You can see yourself,
Oh.
right?
Where are we?
We're on
in the windmill,
wrong
right?
map,
We're on
I
the
think.
windmill.
Oh, sorry,
We're
I
on the
didn't.
windmill map.
Sorry, I didn't activate it. My bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
I-
this
I
looks a
apologize.
lot worse.
Yeah, no, this is the map you guys are supposed to be on. I'm sorry. I was on this
Okay.
map. I can see
Yeah.
this shit going down. So yeah, if you look at the north,
Okay.
Silent and Bingston came out of the store, and they've got these 4 veterans in front of them. Ansi, you're in the middle here. They got the 3 veterans with you, and down at the south here. So yeah, you guys can all see each other because you're all in the same street, even though there's other people around. But they're here to arrest you guys.
All right, I'm gonna try to Misty Step, but I can't.
Are you
Because I'm
you're
all
out of
spelled out.
spell slot? So you try to, and then he grabs you on your
I
arm.
flick my hand, and it just is a poof of smoke and a little bit of nasty fart from my butt as I try to poot along. And shit, I'm done. I'm spent.
All right, sir. Using magic to try to escape. That's just adding to your list of crimes. And he puts the cuffs on you.
And then I throw up on his shoe again, as I cannot keep from heaving from the poison of the sewers.
Yeah, we can tell you guys went into the sewers because you're vomiting. That's what happens when you go down there.
This is how I always am.
Drac and Remix, you guys are surrounded by a few more of these veterans, and they're like, "All right, you two have to come with us. Speak with the magister."
What for?
I'm literally staring at a rock.
You're
And I'm
under
watching
arrest
him
for-
watch a rock.
You're under arrest for disturbing the peace. We had multiple reports, many people giving your description. You guys were involved with, destroying a cart owned by a lord, stealing a horse, having a bear in city limits, rampaging as a bear, rampaging as a horse. Someone said there was possibly some attempted theft. We have other charges that we can
Are
add
you
on if
saying
need to.
attempted theft is at the same level as rampaging as a bear
You know,
in terms of severity?
honestly, I think that's up for the magistrate to decide. Really, we just have to bring you in.
What
And
about
we
that
don't
guy
want-
over there? I point to some random person. He was shitting in the corner street there.
What? I didn't do nothing.
That have
See?
time to
It's easy to throw out accusations.
Yeah, arrest that
Let me
guy.
know the next person. Let me know the next person. Come on.
I wasn't pointing
Come
at
on, point
Sean,
someone specific. I'm not. I'm doing character work over here. I'm voicing a random NPC. Come on, point someone else. Point someone else. Give me some. Give me some.
Are you talking about? Are you talking about that drunk guy or the blind guy?
I can't see, so I can't see what I've done. Please, if you're gonna arrest me to some place where they heal your eyes. I'm totally blind.
All right. So
And that lady's obviously drunk and disorderly.
I'm
Hey, you're drunk and disorderly, and throws a bottle.
See, get her.
I dive in front of the bottle to protect the guard.
It doesn't even go. It doesn't even leave the sidewalk. But
I dive really far out of the way to try to protect the guard.
appreciate your line of duty.
Listen, we appreciate your attempt to try to protect us from the lady throwing bottles, and yes, we'll have her arrested as well. But you guys need to come with us.
I don't do nothing.
All right. Well, can I? Drac wants to let you know that we smell pretty bad. Can I cast the pestilentiation and to make us not smell?
No,
It'll help you.
no. I'm,
Can you? And then the blind guy.
I'm asking you all to come quietly. Please do not cast any magic. I will take that as some sort of attempt to either escape or
Oh,
attack.
okay.
All right,
Well-
rapid farting it is.
Yeah.
I just tried to make it easier for us both. That's all. All right,
There's a
let's
there's
go.
a shower. You know what? There's a shower and there's some beds at the courthouse, so you guys can get cleaned up. You can rest up there. Come on, let's go.
All right, fine. We
All
go.
right.
I go.
You know, the blind guy's like, can you use prestidigitation on my ass? Anyone? Hello?
Nope.
Doesn't
Can't
work
do
like
that.
that.
No, that would be me attempting to escape.
The system is bullshit.
I
You're
can
not the
try
Lord.
laser eye surgery. It's just shooting a laser at your eye. I don't recommend it, but I could try it.
Every time I ask where that is, everyone just points somewhere and says over there, like I know. It's like I don't. I can't see you.
Quiet, riffraff.
That's Mr. Raff to you, sir. Ow. Okay, I'm leaving.
So, I'm gonna need your weapons. One of the guards says to Remix and Drac.
My weapons. Oh man.
I hand him my bagpipes.
I hand him both of my daggers and a sickle.
Okay. And then what did you hand him, Remix?
My bagpipes.
Bagpipes, huh? That's an interesting weapon.
Have you seen what bagpipes can do to your ears?
Give me a sleight of hand, Drac.
Oh no. That's not what I want to hear.
Nice.
21.
Nice.
Nice. Very nice. Nice. Okay. All right, so that's
shy
everything.
bastard.
All your weapons. I'm sorry. What'd you say, Ansi?
Nothing. I'm sorry. I was in.
Was that all your weapons?
That's every martial or simple weapon in my person.
Oh, you probably
All right.
want these actually, huh? And I give him my daggers and scimitar and crossbow. I forgot.
Yes.
I had this.
Yes.
I don't really use them.
We will hold them on. We will hold on to them for you, and then upon your release, you will get them back.
I better.
And then, Ansi, they pretty much said the same thing to you. They say, "All right, we're taking your weapons. Your hands are cuffed." And so they take your sword and your dagger, and I think you have a crossbow, right?
A hand axe, a crossbow, a couple short swords, a dagger. Yeah,
Don't-
dude, I'm loaded.
Don't forget the knife in your sock.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they pat you down. They're actually way more invasive with Ansi. Drac
Yeah.
and
Do they check his prison pocket?
they didn't go that far, but they did
They
check his
say that as
pockets.
you walk as you walk by.
Right.
Check his pocket. All of
The
them.
Check
like
every hole.
like Drac and Remix, they're you guys aren't handcuffed. You guys were complying, and so they took your weapons, and you're not they're kind of leading you, and you guys are not handcuffed. Ansi is handcuffed, and they're just kind of searching his pockets for all of his weapons. They said the same thing to Silent and Binks. They say, "Oh, we'd like your weapons, please."
As we're walking, I pull out my lyre and just start playing.
Very well, and I hand him a crossbow, a short sword, another short sword, a silver longsword, another regular longsword, a javelin, a mace, a light crossbow, a war pick, and a heavy crossbow.
How are you walking?
Yeah, you might as well just put all those in that bag of yours.
That new bag you just got.
In fact-
Give me that bag.
Yes, yeah, I'll do that.
Just
and
put
then
all our
I'll
stuff
put
in there.
I put
Yeah.
I put them all in the bag of holding, and then I hand the bag off to him.
All right, so this is your bag with your stuff in it. Plus, there's these other 2 bags. Who do these belong to?
Um,
The green one's mine.
Okay, he puts your weapons in the green one,
So
I
And
just
then-
would
have
you
the
say
sickle and a quarterstaff. That's
and then
it.
this third one. Who does this belong to?
it belongs to the bard over there. His name is Remix.
And so the
It's
two
empty though. We just bought it.
the 2 groups start coalescing, and then it's like, oh, this one. Oh, we have the instruments. Oh, good. I didn't want to have to carry all these. Put these in his bag. And so they put the instruments in the bags, and
Wait.
and the weapons, and they're like, you know what, we're gonna put, and so they just decide to put all the extra weapons that were like Ansi's into Remix's bag because they're just lazy. They don't feel like carrying your stuff.
better not mix them up.
You'll get them back. You guys can figure it out later.
Oh, is this how it's
Remix
ending?
gets to tell us what his bag looks like.
I don't know. I don't have it.
Oh, it's, you see them. They have the bag. They put your stuff in it, and you can decide like the colors of it.
Does anybody speak?
It's got
Steve's
different
cat?
shades of tan. It kind of looks like a ball sack.
Okay.
With loose threads.
That's wild. What did you say, Nancy?
All right. So as this is
pretty
all
sure it's
happening, and I'm kind of I kind of wipe my chin. Well, I can't wipe my. I wipe my chin with my shoulder because my hands are cuffed, so I can't do thieves' can't. But I look over at Binks and gruffly say in broken gnomish, "Is this how it's gonna end? Change and get us free, Binks? Fuck these guys. We're black stuff."
I'm going to speak back, but I'm going to use my mouse rat language, which I believe Ansi can speak. And I'm going to say, just be quiet and go along with it for now.
I look up at you, kind of bow my head a little bit, and slowly diarrhea down my leg because I'm so sick from the poison, and just kind of look like I'm giving up.
And every
I think we're
step I
gonna need-
take, I'm crop dusting the guys behind me.
we might need to get some medicine for this one. He seems pretty ill. Yeah, I think you're right. So they head on out. You guys, they kind of take you guys all out, for a walk. You get in. They have like a cart. It's like their like a police cart, I guess you could say, and load you in there. I'm sorry, what?
Yeah,
Like
paddy
a paddy
wagon.
wagon.
Exactly. I was gonna say paddy wagon, but it's like a paddy wagon cart.
But like an actual wagon.
Yes. Or the actual wagon. Yeah. They load you guys up.
The driver's name
And,
is Poppy.
I need so much more to drink.
There's a one of the guys that's in there is a you can tell he's like a doctor, and he kind of looks you over and he says, "Oh, you were in the sewers, weren't you? Did you say something? I didn't hear it." He was talking to Ansi.
Talking to Ansi.
Yeah, he said he's like, "Oh man, you were in the sewers, weren't you?"
No, I was never near sewer.
Okay, so then you do not want this anti-poison.
Oh, I do, but I wasn't in the sewer.
This is the anti-poison for people who have been poisoned from being in the sewer.
It is
It
at
might
that moment that I also throw up because I am also poisoned.
Give it to the tall, freaking long ear. I'll be fine.
Take it, Ansi. You had it worse than me.
Were you in the sewer, Elf?
Yes, I was.
Did you feel sick as well?
Very slightly, but he was more prolonged to the effects.
Well, this will cure you.
I was born in the sewers.
Your hands are free. Do you take it?
Mine?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. You take it, and but yeah, I assume you drink it.
Yeah.
And you start to feel better. So you're no longer poisoned.
I feel better. Nancy, you should drink some of this.
All right, youngin. This is your last chance. We've already seen you throw up a few times. This will help you feel better. Don't say we didn't try to do anything for you.
You
I'll
have
pour-
been.
I'll pour it in your mouth. I know your hands are tied at the moment.
I'll
Need your
spit out my
permission.
joint and look up.
You
It's
don't have, what? How do you have a joint when you don't have hands? Your hands are like.
It's just been sitting in my lips this whole time. You see my
Go ahead.
picture. That's how it rolls.
But I figure like
It's all sewage drowned and
like
everything,
you threw
man.
up a few times. So
Yeah, and I just out of the corner of my mouth like a man. Keep it
okay.
in there.
That's your real superpower.
Jeez.
It's
There
keeping that
it
in your
is.
mouth while you vomit.
Joint lips.
So, youngster, did you want some of this?
I'm just gonna turn over on my back and kind of look up, all submissive, dog style.
Is that a yes?
Just open my mouth and wag my tongue.
I think that. All right, I'm gonna pour
Gag
it
a
in.
little.
You don't have to pour your tongue, or you don't have to wag your tongue. That's kind of gross. He pours it in your mouth. He's like, all right, you should feel better soon.
Oh,
You swallow it, right?
you know,
He swallows his cigar.
He starts vomiting more.
Well, you gotta vomit more before you can stop vomiting.
If you did swallow it, then you do start to feel better.
all right. I swallow it. I hate
Nice.
that.
So
Dying.
they take you guys all for a little ride.
You know I'm part of
and-
black stuff, right?
It doesn't mean you're not. It doesn't mean you're immune to the law.
I am the law.
Didn't they attack us? Isn't that how this worked?
Who attacked whom?
Cultists attacked us.
We're not aware of any cultists. We heard that there was a cart that had some nobles on it that was attacked from the rooftops. And then one of the nobles was escaping, and then you chased him. And like I said, we can go through this over and over, but you just need to come with us. And it's not us. You need to explain, your case to.
I
That's the
get it.
magistrate.
You're just the hired help.
Yes, we're here to keep the peace in the city.
Where were you when they attacked us? Good job keeping the
we-
peace.
Say,
Keeping the peace in another part of the city.
we would just
Cool, so we can't defend ourselves, huh? Got it.
It's not for us to say. It's for the magistrate.
Be terrible if you actually knew what your job was, huh?
Our job is to bring you to the magistrate.
I mean, we were
Mhm.
just looking for prostitutes over by that little windmill. That's legal.
Yes. Windmill prostitutes are legal.
Ah,
They are.
well,
Well,
again, what's
Wait,
the point of even
Is
talking
Sean
to you?
with us?
Will
Nope.
you give me 1 second to fix the thing?
I haven't said anything as Shandu for the past 20 minutes. So what do you
No,
think?
it's because I moved the characters from one side of the map to the other, and this guy's not giving me a chance to move people around. There we go.
I play.
It needs instant satisfaction and
This video game takes
accuracy,
forever to
okay?
load. Jeez.
He's walking through the wall. He's walking through the wall.
He's walking backwards. He's still looking directly at me.
Right. Nothing is safe from Shandu as he goes through the wall.
All right.
Kool-Aid Van style.
Oh,
they bring-
yeah.
Like, yeah.
They bring you here.
Oh yeah.
It's hard to do "oh yeah" in a British accent because I'm so tempted, like an exaggerated British accent, because I'm so tempted to go "yeah, baby," like Austin
Indubitably.
Powers.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
yes,
baby,
indubitably.
yeah.
Oh no. Oh god. Oh god. No. Oh god no. All right.
Every night, Joey just like before he goes to sleep, he stares at the ceiling and he's like, "What have I allowed?"
Oh god.
What?
What have I done?
Yeah, what have I condoned by my inaction?
Yeah, that
Why
sounds
am I
about
still
right.
playing Dungeons and Dragons?
What was that,
alright.
Nancy?
So we're all arrested. What I said was, why are we still playing Dungeons and Dragons?
Oh,
For the shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so they bring you in. You guys are in that, like in the main office. Like, all right, we're taking you. We're bringing you in. They bring you to the counter. And they're like, we just need to register you here.
Bell.
So they walk up. There's a clerk here at the desk. And then you're escorted by the guards or whatever.
Right.
And then like,
Jack will just walk up.
name
Hello.
please.
Direct.
Drac.
You need last name.
Yes, please.
Oh, okay. Let me remember. Drac M. Beer.
Okay, and is that with two E's?
Got one E, and then an M, and then a dash, and then a B, and then an I, and then an I, and then an R.
Ah, I was
Yeah.
thinking beer like BEER, but okay.
Yeah.
And any affiliations we should know of? Either gang affiliations or groups that may be able to vouch for you.
Well, I
Yes.
do have a friend in a high place. They're a monk on Mount Waterdeep.
Is that so?
It's Halam. You may have heard of him.
I have not.
Oh,
But
well,
what I'm asking is, do you belong to any organizations? I did not ask if you are friends with monks who live on mountains, but are you part of any groups who can vouch for you, other than whoever this group is?
I have worked underneath the Black Staff on specific tasks. I believe those people, and he looks at his own gray skin. I'll call, what is it, the Force Gray, the Gray Hands.
You are a member of the Grey Hands?
I have worked alongside them.
He holds out his
They
gray
know
hands.
who I am, and I hold out my gray hands.
Okay, very good. Next, and he looks over at Silent.
My name is Silent Alta, and I am part of the Order of the Gauntlet.
Order of the Gauntlet, huh? You guys know better. You guys know the rules pretty well. Okay.
I do know the rules. However,
and
we had to stop something from happening.
you know the laws about attacking lords in the city. Yes. Okay. Well, it's fine. The magistrate will
We
deal with
did
this.
not.
Yes, it's
I was
for the
gonna
magistrate to
say,
deal with.
I'll let the magistrate handle it. We'll allow. I don't want any tampering with the people here. Please keep your opinions. That includes you, and I look back at Nancy and Rubik's.
Are you kidding me? I was just getting ready to do all sorts of crap.
I know.
Oh, I just look up at you with a growl. The growl of a boar.
I fart in disgust.
How about you, tiny growling one? He says to Ansi.
Well,
Name, affiliations.
my name is Hog Collar.
Hog collar.
I kind of keep my hair flushed over my neck.
Is that like
As I say that,
is that like a superhero name, or is
it's
that
my
like
fucking last name.
are you like the hog caller, like you call the hogs? Oh, that's your last name. Oh, well, what's your first name?
Stewie. Oh, I'm antsy.
Antsy hog caller. Okay, and affiliations.
I am part of the Troll Skull, the best bar in town. And there's some old lady. She carries a black staff or something.
Are you also part of the Grey Hands?
Is that who they are?
You work with the
Yeah,
Black Staff?
Drac
She's-
is in the corner just nodding his head.
Yes, I am.
All right. Thank you, Antsy. He looks at Remix. And you? What was your name?
Remix the beat.
Remix the Beat. Okay. And do you have any affiliations we should know of?
And I flash in my Harper insignia.
They look at each other. All right. We're just going to leave that one off the list. Okay. And you, Miss?
Binks.
Okay, Binks. You have a last name, Binks?
Is a friend.
Is that friend? Okay, and any affiliations?
Emerald Enclave.
Oh, Emerald Enclave. Very. We don't get a lot of those here, do we? No, not often. All right. We'll be able to have the magistrate see you in maybe an hour or so, maybe two. Depends on the work log. We're gonna take you downstairs where you can rest, and we'll get you guys something to eat while you rest. And they lead you guys downstairs into the lower section of the courthouse, which there you go. I'll do like a preload, boom, 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 and then I'll do a activate, bing, bing, bong,
Bing bong, bing bong, bing.
bing, bong, bing, bong, bing. So they bring you guys downstairs, and then they show you to your little holding cells. You guys,
So
What
we're
happened?
stripped of all of our stuff, I'm assuming.
all of your weapons, yeah.
Weapons.
All of your weapons, yes, and instruments. For Remix's case, Drac does have the stone because he
Yep.
has it in his. It was in his hand, and he passed his little his Heidi roll. So you guys are in here. Go ahead and you guys can all take a short rest. Because you guys basically you're down here for an hour. They bring you guys some water and some bread. It's just like a little holding cell. You guys aren't. I mean, it's not the cleanest place you've ever seen, but I would say that most of you guys don't mind a little bit of resting after all that running and running through poop. We're also
Do we
gonna
get a long
say
rest or a short rest?
no, a short. It's just 1 hour.
But don't forget to roll hit dice if you need.
There's a down here. There's a shower. There's like a little shower area in this
Nope.
south region. They offer if anyone wants to shower. But any of you still want that shower? You want that shower? They call to Nancy.
Oh,
Might be good before you see
Yeah.
the magistrate.
I guess I'm a little stinkier than I'm used to being.
It'll be time for
And I'll
bed
just-
in 30.
I'll just kind of.
Time for bed.
The prison has an automated voice system. It's time for bed in 30 minutes.
I just kind of.
Nighttime will begin in 30 minutes.
It's like Duolingo where it's just like more
Return to your
foreboding as it
bunks,
goes on.
contestants.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Before the floor starts shocking you guys.
Yeah.
Just kind of look back at everybody, or look around at all the cells as I walk by everybody, all dejected. The fact that we gave up so quickly, the fact that I wasn't ready to fight, just looking all pissy. I might as well clean my shit off. Just kind of saunter over to the shower.
So yeah,
I don't even-
they open your They open the gate, right, the cell door, and they walk you over the.
Thought that was going somewhere
shower
different when you said
cell.
they open your.
Oh. No, and then they let you in the little shower cell. They close it. Was anyone else taking a shower? Or was it just Ansi?
Separately from Ansi.
Oh, you guys got to do it together.
Oh, there is no separate. Get over here,
Fine.
you tall boy. Your dingleberries won't even touch my ears.
The only separate is there'd be like the boys, and then the girls could go. They'll separate boys and girls, but that's about it.
Like,
Fine.
I
So
mean,
are we
isn't
all
being
just
in the same shower with an elf the same as being with a girl? I say that as I'm grumbling and taking a shower.
Does
Grabbing
does
my
anyone else
undies.
take a shower?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, all. What about Drac?
I mean, look at his sticks and twigs there, remix. Did you
Drac
sing a
is going
song
to turn
about
his
that?
back to the open area and eat his bread loudly and slowly while he continues to attune to the rock over the course of his short rest.
Okay.
Does he
but
still have the rock?
He does. Yeah, I said that. He
They don't know what
he
it is.
basically- Yeah, he palmed it. Right. He did like the old. He hid it from the guy. He had a good roll.
How many?
So yeah.
Oh, so we're all in the shower together.
So Drac,
And
did
he's got the
you
rock and he's attuning to it.
Yep. shower or not, Drac?
No, I don't have time for that. Gotta
You
get
can-
attuned.
Aw.
You can still attune while you shower. Like,
Drac
you know,
doesn't think he can get attuned in the shower. Not
can-
with a bunch of other people looking at him.
you can just like pop it in your mouth real quick and
Drac
like hold
shy.
it in your cheek while you shower up, right? And then you're still holding it, right?
I don't have double jointed lips like Ansi.
It's not
There's
a giant
always the
stone.
prison pocket.
It's like a little teeny tiny stone, right?
I have
Gargling a
no idea.
marble
This
while
thing
you
could be a
shower
rock.
with
I don't
them.
know.
It is it's like we'll say it's like about an inch and a
Is it
half by an inch.
Oh, so huge. No, just kidding.
It's
Dude.
it can fit in your mouth if you're trying to
It's a
hide it,
whopper.
basically. Or it can fit in the palm of your hand, basically. Like about an inch.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah. That's fine. He's not going to. He's going to sit in the tune because he doesn't think he can do it.
Okay.
Well, can you cast prestidigitation now? You're not being detained. You are detained, so They wouldn't-
but I
they're
don't
not here,
wanna
right?
I don't want to get called out as trying to escape with magic.
You guys are
I
in the
am a
shower.
law-abiding
Does our level
citizen.
up happen in the shower?
Depends on what kind of combat
Yes.
you get into.
This is how you level up. Take the
the-
shower of leveling up.
but by
we're
having
gonna
water
say
fight in the
level up
shower.
happened while you were in the sewer.
Ah.
Oh yeah, should probably
lots of-
sync our characters then.
Yeah.
Oh dear
Strange
God, this
level
hurts
up.
so bad as I'm peeing down the drain. Oh, why would I learn this? A witch bolt flies from my pee-pee.
Yes, yeah. As soon as you killed the mimic chair, you guys all dinged. So.
Oh, thanks.
So yeah. So boys in the shower. Do you guys say or do anything else while you're in there?
No.
Splish splashing
Why are
around.
we here?
I mind
We
my own
should have
business.
defeated them. We could have beat those gods. Why are we here?
It was 3 to
Because,
1.
Because we're teaching you how to be a law-abiding citizen.
Yeah, bite that law.
What?
He said bite that law because he's a law-abiding citizen.
Abiding, not biting.
I know,
It came
that's-
out as biting.
I know what you said. It just was funny.
Just because you believe in your god, what is it? Horm or
Tempest.
Bond or what the fuck ever.
Tempest.
I'm Timora. I believe in the god of luck. And right now, we're out of it.
He believes
You
in the
ain't
god of
helping getting
war,
it back.
right?
Yes.
Isn't it? Yeah, his god is the god of war.
Well, your god has just put us in a fucking shower in the fucking jail. Timora
And?
would have gotten us out of this. And I walk
don't-
over to the door and I start pounding on it. I'm done. I'm as clean as I want to be. I
They
start
let
pissing
you
a little
out.
bit of the walkway.
They
so
let
that
you out
everybody has
and-
to step in it.
And back in your cell. Are you guys done too?
Oh, not yet. He got mad. He's throwing a fit. He'll be over it.
I'll be over it when I want to be over it. As I'm walking out, I kind of step on one of the guards' toes. Oh, sorry.
Are
Ah.
you still butt naked?
It's all right. You're little, so I didn't feel
Hopefully.
it. It's like
when I
it's
step
like
on
when
you again.
it's like
you'll
when my
feel it.
daughter and I we will pretend dance and she steps on my feet and I feel nothing. So we just
That's
you're
funny.
about the
Your
same
daughter's
size.
got hairy feet like I do. That's great. Just like your nuts.
No, she doesn't have hairy feet or nuts. She's a child, a human child, about your size. You know, about your same size.
I could still make fun of your child, but
Oh, you
I'd rather
can.
just make fun of you.
That's fine. Here's your cage.
Your kid is cool.
Your kid is. That's better. Here's some extra bread.
Don't give it to him in the shower room.
No, he walked back to his cage.
He's at his cage.
Oh, okay.
His cell.
Sorry.
His holding.
So I'm
cell,
gonna
yes.
take half the little rations that they give me, and I'm gonna kind of throw it over to Binks, and look over at her, and like kind of make a face of rat, and then walk back into my cell.
Face of rat.
Face of rat.
Form of a bucket of water.
So the guys
See
they
if he gets that.
they're like, all right. So they call into the shower again. Are you boys done? You guys done playing grab ass in there?
We're not doing anything like that, sir.
I'm just joking. Are you done showering?
Yes.
We're out of asses to grab. Oh wait, I mean yes.
They lead you back to your cell and they're like, Miss, would you like a shower?
No, I'm
Yes.
good.
You sure?
Yeah, I don't want you to see me naked, you pervert.
No one's gonna see you, Miss. We're gonna walk you to the room, and then you'll be in there by yourself. No one can see you while you're in there, and then you'll be able to get dressed again and leave again.
I said I'm good. Why are you trying to get me naked, bro?
Just, well, usually people don't like smelling like the sewer before they talk to the magistrate, but that's whatever you want, I guess. How about a wet towel? Would you like that?
Sure.
What's it wet with?
It's wet with water. Well, what else would it be wet with?
Nothing.
If it had blood on it, it would be blooded. It would be a blooded towel. If it's a wet towel, it has water.
It was a joke. Never mind.
All right. Well, sorry. We don't get a lot of jokesters down here. Usually it's thieves and murderers, but I'm sure you guys are all right. And they laugh at each other and they do a little high five, like, yeah, you got it down there. And they walk away. And we're gonna take a little 5-minute break while you guys enjoy the rest of your little short rest and your snack, and you're feeling clean, or at least some of you are.
Don't forget
And
to
we'll
sync your
be-
character.
And we'll be back in a moment.
Yeah, I just had to do that.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I should probably take a crack at that.
All right, I'll be back. By the way, did you level Shandu up?
Yep,
All right.
I did like earlier today.
He got a level from, being concussed.
Yeah,
From falling. He fell so
yeah.
far he unlocked
Yeah.
an achievement.
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh, you got the
3d6 of damage plus a level up. Yes.
You got the
Remember,
concussion
kids.
achievement.
Yeah, remember, kids, falling out of buildings works wonders.
All right, I'll be back. 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
There's.
Oh, I should not do that.
Oh, remix beatboxing. Ooh, the music got dark.
And maybe I'm playing the butt flute. Who knows?
All right, let's see. Manage. Let's see if I can get a. Is it?
Oh, hey, I have Misty Step now.
Oh, there you go.
Too bad you got no
Nice.
spell slots.
I can cast it for free.
Ah.
I already used my free Misty Step. Jumping out of the.
Mm-hmm.
So I used the Misty Step just to go as far as I could, and I felt I was going to drop to my death when I fell out of the windmill. And technically, I didn't even have to use it.
Like
I
that.
just ran right out to another rooftop.
Press the page.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
Misty Step is always prepared, and it's once per cast per day.
I get 1 per long rest. Yeah.
Okay, it's still level 4. I forgot what I was supposed to do to like speed this up.
So, I have a whole ton of new spells because I took 1 level in Wizard.
Correct.
I bet.
It's really nice. So I have Prestidigitation still, which is awesome. Plus a freaking score of other cantrips. I didn't gain any slots, but I don't use first level spells and stuff unless it's shield. All I care about are cantrips.
Huh.
And right now,
Those are my
I'm
new
the
spells.
Cantrip master. Huh?
Those are my new
You're
things.
slowed? Nice.
I didn't really get any new spells. But what I did get
Slow is cool.
was a free casting of Divine Smite and a free casting of Misty Step.
Nice.
I also get all my Bardic in spells back on a short rest.
Oh, you know what? I do have Arcane Recovery, so I can always get one back.
Here, I got that.
I'm getting cool
That
now.
is what I have to do. I do have to update
Nice.
my character. What the...
I can also lay on hands for more healing.
Nice. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever be a healer.
Healers are fun.
Eh.
Like, okay, if we're talking on games and stuff, healers are pretty fun.
eh.
I've played one
It's
in
always-
like
I've always
all
been
the
more
MMOs.
Stabby, runny.
I've always
Yeah.
played a healer, mainly because it's like if I don't, people like don't, and then we can't raid. Like in the WoW
Yeah.
days.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. My WoW group right now, nobody's a tank.
Nobody's
We have
a
like
tank, they're
all
you have a
DPS
bunch of
and
healers.
we have all DPS and 2 healers. And we're just sitting there like, it'd be really cool if like one of you guys could tank. And our warrior's like, nah, I'm only DPS. Like, okay. I guess. And then we have a
Alright, thanks.
That
have a
works if you're,
druid who-
doing low level dungeons.
I mean, we're doing WoW Classic fresh,
Ah.
and we're all 60. But luckily, the druid is kind enough to go over and do at least dungeon tanking for us, even though they want to be a healer.
Yeah. I like healing. I'm good at it. So
I like chain healing. I don't like it when I can only heal a single target. I want to heal multiple people at once.
I mean, is it usually you have to step in the circle and then everybody gets healed in that?
depends. There's a lot of different things.
No.
There's
Let's
different ones.
Yeah, like shamans
Oh.
have a chain heal, which it's less powerful and sucks up a lot of mana, so you don't use it all the time.
Yeah, there's druids have was it Tranquility, the big
Yeah.
circle of healing?
The wild
That,
growth.
like, Yeah, like
as well.
The big, yeah, the wild growth as well.
Different from MMOs, but I've been playing a lot of Marvel Rivals recently, and
I was telling
One
Sean
of-
you about that earlier.
so one of my favorite classes to do is support. And support has a lot of really interesting characters. The one
You're just a Jeff player, aren't you?
No, I'm not. I play Adam Warlock.
Okay, I was like,
No, I'm
are you
not.
just a Jeff player? You just
No.
spitting on people?
No.
What's wrong with being Jeff? He's an adorable land shark. He's a shark
No,
puppy.
Jeff deserves to die. He is soloed every single time I see him.
Yeah, but you know what? Jeff's adorable, okay?
He might be cute, but he's a menace to society.
How can
A menace
shark
to
puppy
Shark
be a menace
Society?
to society?
Mhm.
Yeah, Shark Society.
Shark Society.
And if you guys are playing cute video games,
But anyways,
I'm not games. I'm
I
going to
love-
establishing facts.
I love that I can just
Oh.
chain heal.
weirder.
Wait and see every single person wipe, including myself, go come back to life and then bring everyone else back.
I also like playing Mercy sometimes.
Right? I was just gonna say that sounds a lot like Mercy. You just
It is a
hide
lot
till
like-
everyone dies, res them. You don't
Trent,
even heal,
I
you
bet
just
you think
hide.
It is a
Magneto
lot.
was-
It
Okay.
is a lot like Mercy, but it's not Overwatch, so it's good.
Right. So who's
Yeah.
Lucio in the game?
Isn't that the snow
Luna?
character?
Luna
I don't know.
Snow?
Yeah,
L or
it
whatever.
starts with LU as well. That's crazy.
Luna.
Luna Snow. Yeah. He's cool. He's alright.
Does he ride on walls?
No.
So wait,
No,
So
but
wait.
she dances.
Hi, Amy.
I
No,
missed
she
what you're talking
dances.
about. So who are you saying you like to play?
And Marvel Rivals?
Yeah.
Adam Warlock.
Are you kidding me?
I
I'm-
will usually so that my top 5 characters are Venom, Scarlet Witch, Spider-Man, Adam Warlock, and Luna Snow.
Interesting. I have not tried that many. I've only tried a couple, but I've played Iron Fist the most. He's pretty badass.
I hate him so much.
Scarlet Witch is OP, so that's an easy one to play.
He's OP.
But it's fun. No, Scarlet Witch.
Oh, Scarlet Witch.
I tried it for the first time, and I think I went like 25-2 or something. I'm like, oh, okay.
Every time I play her, I get MVP.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
But Hawkeye, I just like one-shot people all the time. I'm like, how is that even possible?
Yeah.
I'm not
it's 'cause
even aiming at their head.
Yeah, he's way too overpowered. They need to nerf him.
Okay. It wasn't just me. Because I like playing Hanzo, so.
I was a diva main back in Overwatch, and I haven't tried Hulk yet, but I wasn't really that good at diva, and anyways.
She's hard to play well.
Yeah, I did get play of the game with her. I'd say half the time I played with her, I got play of the game.
The most fun I
right,
had in
you
that
guys,
game was
but-
knocking people off the map.
Yeah, Jeff's good at that.
What?
Jeff is. That's why I hate Jeff.
Trent, are you one of those guys that think Magneto did nothing wrong and like
Magneto did
You
nothing
know,
wrong, and he is
Spider-Man isn't a
correct.
what kind
Magneto.
of like
Magneto
Humans
was
do
right.
suck.
totally bad opinion?
Magneto is
dude.
right.
I mean, humans
Like-
do suck, so.
Yeah, but like really kill all of
Nuh-uh.
humanity to create a utopia that's gonna last like what, 2 months? First utopia out the coast of San Francisco, then Phoenix Force showed up and it was like what, a week? Then Krakoa happened and they're like, we're gonna throw a ball every 2 months to talk about how our cool like advancements in technology, and then Namor floods Wakanda, and you're like, oh, but the mutants are such, victims. I'm like, yeah, tell that to Wakanda, bro. Like, wow. Jeez.
But
I never
Namor's a
liked
dick.
Namor.
Well, Namor's a mutant, so apparently, yeah.
I
he's,
know. I never liked him.
yeah,
he's
well, he's got more
racist.
birds to send from the bus than you, Trent, with these opinions.
I'm very
Namor's
opinionated.
not
I've been
bad.
told this multiple times. Yeah.
I
he
know.
is.
You know what? This was the best opportunity for me to get this in here, and I'm like, I'm gonna take it.
Okay. I don't like Namor because of just how his character is portrayed.
You know what I like about? You know what I do like about Namor?
What?
How he's always just like, "What's up, Sue Storm?"
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that is pretty cool.
yeah. He's just like,
He's like, "So Reed, when can I get with your wife?"
yeah.
I'm like, "Get out of here, dude." Sue,
Oh, speaking
A
of
re- a relationship
Fantastic
like-
Four,
live with me in the ocean.
speaking of Fantastic Four,
Oh, that'd be
who's
cool.
ready to see, who's ready for that movie?
I'm more excited for the new Superman movie.
The new Superman.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
James Gunn's in it.
Yeah.
It seems like it's gonna be a bunch of decent. I don't know. I mean, I'm excited. I want to see how that's all gonna go
Yeah,
down.
I like the
Nathan
James.
Fillion's in it.
I like
got
the
a
James
bullshit.
I
Gunn
thought
stuff.
Henry Cavill was good Superman. I don't know. I don't like that change.
Yeah.
You thought who was a good one?
Henry Cavill.
he's a
Witcher.
great actor and he made a good Superman. But
Yeah.
I feel like the Superman movies they put him in were not good.
Yeah, I was about to say, like,
Yeah.
you know, you're a good Superman, but like, you know, trying to make this
Yeah,
work, you know.
Ben Affleck was in one of them.
I actually thought
Fucking
Ben was just fine as Batman. I thought he did pretty good.
When he could really get into like being Batman, like really sink his teeth into it. Like, I thought he like did pretty good.
And
No.
that
Yeah.
He was a fine Bruce Wayne, but terrible Batman.
But like when he can really get into like being Batman, like, you know, doing the Batman voice and talking about Superman's a threat, wanting to get the bat suit instead of going to the party. It's like it was those kind of bits where it's like, yeah, no, he's until he
Well,
likes
you
the
don't need
character.
to do the Batman voice. That was a Christian Bale thing. Like,
that
No,
was the thing I liked the least about the Christian Bale movies was
right? It was
his
fine
voice.
in the first one, but it just got like he just kept smoking more and more cigarettes as the movies went on, or something. You know.
Where are the other drugs?
Covering up his list.
Batman.
Where are the other drugs going? I'm not wearing hockey pants.
Right? Take the cotton out of
No,
your
I don't
mouth,
need a
dude.
lozenge.
Talking like this.
What?
I always
Adam
sound
West
like
never
this.
talked like that.
Like
My
this
favorite
all the
Batman.
time.
Yeah, the
My favorite
Snyder
Batman,
Batman had like
Michael
a
Keaton.
voice modulator or something in
Yeah.
the suit or whatever because he sounded like he had auto tune.
Yeah, Michael Keaton never did that.
Yeah.
No way, dude. Michael Keaton.
Because
was
back in the
badass.
80s or 40s, we didn't give a shit.
We did.
Well, in 1989, but like set like an Art Deco, like 1940s era or whatever. That was in in the movie proper, you know, Gotham City and like
I haven't
you know.
seen the movie proper. What is that?
No, honestly, I only kind of feel like that aesthetic was applied to like the animated series.
Well, yeah, but it took notes from the Burton movies.
I don't feel like the Burton
It was
movies
a little
were.
over the top. You're right.
I don't think the Burton movies
No, the scenes
were
were-
like in like the 40s or whatever.
I mean, they
It
kind
was
of had
like
those
that Art
suits.
Deco vibe.
Yeah, that's
I
what I'm
would
saying, like
say.
Art Deco, but I don't think they ever said like what year they were set in, right? I mean, we just
No.
assumed
No,
it was
but
like
it was
yeah.
like modern. It was modern technology though.
yeah, but like
Modern
like,
for
I was
89.
saying, like back in
Postmodern.
1989 to like 1990, whatever, when Batman and Robin was a thing, like no one cared. No
All
one
right,
was saying like no one's getting dangled off the side of a building with Michael Keaton and be like, hey, you sound like that Bruce Wayne guy.
Hey, let's not talk about the other Batman movies, right? What is it, Batman and Robin, or the one what?
Yeah, the
one with,
Schumacher architecture made no sense to me.
yeah, let's not talk about those ones. We're gonna pretend like those ones
Yeah.
didn't ever get made.
What are you
But can I talk
talking
about how the
about?
architecture didn't make any sense?
Arnold is Mr. Freeze.
I
Dude,
literally
you-
just put that in the
It's a
chat.
Yeah, I know.
movie.
Right as you were saying it was happening.
Right?
Right?
Yeah.
What about Tommy Lee Jones is Two-Faced and carries or is that the first one?
The one time he could. The one
Yeah, that
time
was-
Tommy should have been serious, and he was just like, "I'm gonna be hammier than Jim Carrey, because fuck you."
Right? That's
know.
difficult to do.
Well, he
I mean,
tried,
yeah.
but you can't
Yeah,
out
more than
ham
Jim Carrey.
Carrey.
Yeah.
Yeah,
anyway.
let's say you
He
can
was
tell
playing
he's
the
been drinking
Riddler.
the
He went
same, like,
full ham.
yeah, he's been drinking the same water as everyone else in Gotham City, but still.
Probably
I
still
think we've
infected.
gotten way too off topic.
Right?
What are you
Eh.
talking about?
They're like, hey, Jim
You
Carrey,
haven't
just
seen those movies
just
'cause they
be
were 90s
you.
movies, you little
Roll
kid.
roll for topic knowledge.
The Schumacher
I don't-
Gotham architecturally made no
No.
sense to me. Like
No,
they
I
had
mean, let's get back
statues,
to D&D.
and they were holding up freeways. What? Don't get me started in the observatory.
I
I
thought
will go on for hours about the
I
observatory.
thought everything was helium balloons and zeppelins and
Yeah.
No, that's
in
the
Gotham.
animated series and like the Burton stuff. No, I'm talking about like the Schumacher ones where they're like
everything was neon.
ridiculously huge.
Everything was neon in the Schumacher movies.
Yeah, and then like, yeah, then remember when what was it, Chris? What was
No, hold up. I'm also going to raise my hand like Silent did and say, This 5-minute break that has been 20 minutes is done.
And we're back.
Right after our talking and starting 20 minutes late.
Because
Robin
two
tangled
of
up a building out during a street race. What?
This
our
isn't Russia.
players are about to mutiny.
Man, I thought it was the only one that was drunk tonight. It's nice.
All right.
Should haven't had a drink in a month.
So you guys are sitting here in your cells. I'll give you guys a moment to chit chat before anything happens. Go ahead.
What were those voices that we kept hearing for 20 minutes straight?
You hearing shit over there, Silent?
It's probably the people that were upstairs.
Who said that?
Hey, Banks,
Nobody.
are you able to
Yes.
talk to any of the rats?
Are there any rats in my cell?
Mice,
There are
rats,
no.
Tatilly.
There are no creatures.
No.
No
I don't
cockroaches?
Do you have any in yours?
No crickets?
I don't see any. Do I?
You don't see any animals, no. But you do hear commotion coming from outside of this room. You hear like some fighting. Like
There's a
sound of-
commotion.
the sound of commotioning.
Low commotioning?
That's right. Locomotioning. Oh, why is this guy?
All right.
I guess that makes
Since
sense.
I'm in the very far cell, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pretend like I'm asleep or hurt. And when they all come in and they let you all out, I'll be the last one they let out. Once they let me out, I will spring out and kill that person, and you kill the rest.
So,
And then we take over Waterdeep.
That sounds incorrect.
um,
We're just doing their jobs.
okay? So you guys hear a lot of commotion. Remix, from where you're standing, you actually had seen this guy, and I'll just put like a guy over here, mark him as dead. No, not visible. Where's the dead button?
You can't see dead people.
Yeah, I can. Here he is. All right. So you actually witnessed him like snap this guy's neck. This guard that was standing here, right? Snaps this guard neck, and he runs up to you guys. And everybody, hey, nice. Everybody, give me I want a perception and history from the 5 of you.
That I can try.
Can I just use my 20 perception check? Damn it.
It's cool. I got like a 23 or something.
Oh, you rolled a perception check from earlier? Yeah, you can use that one.
No, a 25?
9 and 13.
All right, so Drac is kind of focusing on his stone that's in his hand. He's by the way, it's been a short.
Drax about to do something with that stone, by the way.
I
So
got
it's-
a
one, too.
nat 1 on my history.
All right. So it is. It's all right.
And so did Nancy.
Yeah, but I
But you
can't
got to
nat
reroll.
one. I get to re-roll.
I got a 26 and a 19.
So Drac is kind of busy. He's doing his own thing. Ansi is very perceptive.
And very historical. for
Binks
some
is also
reason.
paying attention. Remix got a perfect view of it. So you see this guy. You saw this guy kill this guy. You saw this this guy that came around, killed one of the guards. Right, snaps his neck. One of the guards that had kind of led you guys down here. He was pretty nice to you. He bought you guys food, helped you guys go to the shower. He wasn't abusive or anything to you guys.
Poor Timothy.
But so that guard was killed. This guy, and anyone who had rolled a perception check above a 12 recognizes Well, look, I'm sorry. Anyone who perceived above a 12 sees this guy burn up, which is I think everybody except for Drac because he's busy.
And me.
Uh,
I got
and
a
then
9.
On your perception.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe you were in prayer to your god or something, and you weren't looking up
Yeah.
at the moment. And then 19 history is good. 3 is not good. What else?
How about a 2?
No, it's not good.
That's fantastic.
Well, where did you have a? Where was your history?
What was it? Here comes 2. That's
Remix.
what Jack just did.
Remix. Did you also give me a history?
Yeah, it was 19.
Oh. Weird. It says.
Binks, did you give a history? Yeah.
That's
you
weird.
did.
I have Ansi twice. It says Ansi has a 4 history and Ansi has a and a 19.
Well,
But you
because
said
I
you
rolled
also
a
had a
nat
19.
1.
Okay.
I rolled a
guess.
nat 1, and then I rolled a 19.
All right. Well, I don't
Because
see.
I can't nat 1.
I don't see yours, but I'll believe that it's another 19. Remix.
It's
For some
right
reason,
above
it doesn't-
silent
It's above silent. Oh, I mean, maybe I'm.
on my
mistaken.
screen at least.
It's below. It's below mine on
Oh,
my screen.
well, of course, you're gonna see yours first always in those scenarios.
Yeah.
Oh
I
wait,
don't.
sorry. It's between. It's standard between my checks.
Yeah, it's still not in here, but that's fine. I believe you guys.
Okay.
So not only do you notice, right, you get the best view of it, Remix. You see this happen, and you recognize this guy, when you had, at the very beginning of the campaign, when you guys had, where you guys were looking for, Bolo's friend, and you guys went into that warehouse. And after you guys dealt with some of the people at the warehouse, there was a watch captain that arrived. His name was Hyustus Staggett. He was the captain of the guard, right?
When did that person show up?
So the first time you saw, at the beginning of the campaign, maybe the first couple of sessions, right? When you guys were in that warehouse. Remember the warehouse where
Sure.
We sold a crate from.
and so
We're getting Rainier.
there was so there was after you had basically rescued Rainier, remember the guards showed up, and the guards were led by a watch captain, and that was his name was Hyustus Staggett, the watch captain. And that's the guy who is here now, who just killed a guard. His face is the same. His clothes are not what you remember. His clothes are kind of more of maybe like a noble person's clothes, as opposed to, a guard or even a captain of a guard. They're pretty soiled too, like pretty dirty, like he was been in the middle of something. But he shows up and he says, I'm here to break you guys out of here.
Is that a good idea?
The what do you call it? The magistrate is corrupt. We're gonna have to kill our way out of here. I already took care of a couple of these guards, but we can kill the rest.
Let's kill everyone.
Can I get an insight?
Sorry, Binks.
Yeah,
go
that's
ahead.
what I was gonna ask for too, as an insight on this fella.
I feel like he's just saying whatever Ansi was feeling.
Everyone give me insight checks.
Even
Once you
me?
talk, oh no, you're not there.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, should I?
You're unfortunately not there.
My insight was a soft 20.
13.
Nice.
I'm just shaking my cage. I don't care if he's lying or not. Let's kill everyone.
Binks, you
Imprison me.
you get a familiar feel from this guy when you look at his face. but not the same familiarity that you would get just from recognizing him. It's not just like, oh, I've seen this guy before. It's something about him that seems oddly familiar that you cannot put your finger on. Kind of like the vibe, you know, you're getting like this really weird vibe from this guy. He looks similar, or he looks like someone you've seen before. But you wonder why he would be killing guards when he is a member of the guard.
Yeah, something don't smell right, fellas.
Why did his voice
Remix,
go all weird?
And Remix, he kind of also got that same vibe with the 15. Silent with a 13, unfortunately, you don't feel anything. So who are you asking that, Remix, about his voice? Were you saying that out loud?
Yeah.
But no, my voice, no. Don't know what you're talking about.
I don't. I'm gonna stay right here. Thanks, though.
What do you mean?
I'm staying here. I don't want to get in trouble.
We're gonna escape.
Oh.
What about you, little man? He looks at Ansi. Do you want to escape?
I am already picking the door very badly.
With what?
Oh, they took my thieves' tools. So I asked you at the beginning if they just took our weapons or everything that we have. So that's why I was trying to.
Well,
Pick
they
the
only
lock.
took the weapons of everybody else, but you got the like the checked in the pocket.
Oh,
so
so
we're gonna say
they-
they
all right.
they took everything. Yeah, they took your.
So I'm basically in my skivvies.
Well, no, you have your clothes.
Oh, that's well.
You have your clothes, but they
That's
took
kinda
your
nice.
they took your tools, they took your weapons, they took
All
your.
right. I'm
your
just
little
gonna be sitting there trying to pull on the door. I've got my feet on one side and my hands on the same, and I'm just pulling on the door, trying to pull it, but there's no way I could get it open because all I'm doing is forcing the same door that I'm propping my feet on.
All right.
Wait, Binks, you say no? What? Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't smell right.
Yeah, something doesn't add up here.
What do you mean?
Doesn't make any sense, bro.
Do we know that he's already killed the guards?
Well, you guys heard
He said
commotion.
it, right?
Remix saw the murder, but you
And-
guys just
Oh well, and he also said I've already killed a couple of guards, and
He
we're
did.
gonna have to kill it.
So what you're saying
Why would a
is this
guard
guy
kill
should
a bunch
die.
of guards?
What do you mean?
That's the part I'm having trouble with. Why would you, a member of the guard, want to kill guards who are keeping us detained? That
Be-
does not add up.
Because they're corrupt.
Can I
I have a
start
hard time
shouting
believing
at the
that.
top of my lungs?
Don't shout, shoot him.
Yeah, I want to start shouting and try to get like other people's attention. Hey, there's someone down here. Hello. Just screaming at the top of my lungs.
No,
Loud as
no,
I can.
no, quiet, you. And
Put my hands into the ground and I start chanting.
so when you do that, Binks, go ahead and give me a performance roll to see how well you perform your holler.
No.
Good.
Perfect.
Nice.
Very,
That two danced around so hard.
That's awesome. What's all the racket? What's going on? Oh shit! They killed Billy! And they run over here to these guys, and they're like, "What? Who's this guy? What's going on?" He's like, "Ah, you fools! Which one of you has the stone? Give me the stone!"
See some help. He's trying to kill us or something.
It's
kill
Gollum.
you
Get him.
too.
Me, Rupert. This is the thing we were protecting in Waterdeep from. This sort of creature.
He tries to run. As he tries to run by these guys, they both kill him. They stab him, and he falls down and dies. And he reverts into a doppelganger. And so this little, I got a little dead doppelganger guy here now. Oops, nope, not invisible. He just kind of turns there, a little dead. He's like, thank you for calling out. I imagine that he probably could have escaped with that guy's help. And it looks like he killed one of our friends.
Seems like he also killed more, as to what he said.
Well,
You might want to have a look around.
That's the only body we've seen, and we came from upstairs.
You should do a head count.
We will. Well,
Pretty tight jail you got going on here. Nancy's just gonna lean up against the door and look up. Fucking idiots.
Look at it. It's a doppelganger. That thing can turn into a rat and crawl through a crack.
Where do you think we were chasing?
Yeah, we know enough about changelings.
Listen, I'm just the guard here. I'm not one of the ones that picked you up.
Can you bring this with us to go see the Magister?
We'll tell the Magister what occurred down here, and I'll make sure that he knows that you guys had an opportunity to escape and chose not to take it, and warned us about this creature. Turned out to be a doppelganger, but I appreciate it, and I'll make sure the Magister knows. Thank you. Now I got to go deal with my friend Billy. Tell his wife that he's passed.
Sorry, Billy.
That could be your wife in a couple days.
He's like, well, what do you say? Yeah, I don't have a wife. I don't know what he said. All right. So they go and they take Billy away. And they move the corpse of this thing.
Billy.
And then they say, all right. After a little bit of time. Magister's ready to hear you now? Are you guys ready to plead your case to the Magister?
Yes.
About time.
Very good. Well, there were a few cases ahead of you. I feel like we've got to you pretty quickly within.
Yeah, were they attacked?
Just under 2 hours. Were they attacked? No. They were held in another location, and technically you weren't attacked either. We were attacked by this, whatever this is, doppelganger.
He's clearly here for something.
Was he?
Do you sounded like you wanted the stone.
Do you know why?
I say to myself.
Do you know why he was trying to help free you guys?
No, but you killed him before we could ask. Good job.
And do you guys know who he is imitating? Do you know who that person was? Because I do. He's the leader of the guard.
Yeah, I've heard. I thought he was some sort of guard man, but he wasn't in guard man outfit.
No,
I thought that would have given him away.
Yes, I think you're right. All right, well, let's all head up to see the Magister. Okay. And they open your gates, and you guys walk upstairs back to the courthouse main. Let me just move you guys up here to
the prison episode.
The magistrate. Now, while you guys are led up into that room, Shandu and Freddy are at the front gate, and Freddy is talking to the lady at the the man at the desk, and he's like, so yeah, we heard our friends might have been arrested. I guess there was a fight downtown and there was a bear involved. Do you know? Are you guys aware of And then he's talking to him out there.
Mm-hmm.
Shandu, if you want to interrupt.
Is this the? Hold on, let me get the voice. I'm rusty. Okay. Is this the hospital?
No, Shandu, we're at the courthouse. Remember, we had walked down to the city. We found some commotion, and we talked to people. And we heard that some people were arrested, and that we think it might be our friends.
He points to the first. Points to the cop. Is that the neurologist?
My friend, what's a neurologist? My friend here, he hit
Head
his
doctor.
head. He hit his head. He's a little bit. He just needs to rest, I think.
Gaze
But
upon this wound and tell me you'll make it better.
we're not at the doctor's, Shandu. This is the courthouse. We're trying to find our friends. Have you seen? There should be 5 of them. And he starts describing them. He's like, all right, so one is this really tall guy named Drac, and then there's 3 of them are less tall, about this height. A woman named Binks, and then a little dirty one named Antsy, and then one that always wears kilts, and bagpipes. And then there's a really tall one with pointy ears named Silent. Do you know if they're here? And they're like, oh yes, they're actually just about to see the Magister now. They're about to see the Magister? Yes, I believe they're being taken up for now. Would you like to be a witness to their trial? Oh, we can be a witness? Yes, you guys can be a witness. And so you guys are here. You guys are here in front of the Magister. You guys get let up. And then as you kind of look, you see these 2 walk in and take seats at the back. Just they grab a chair in the back while you guys are here. Do you guys say anything?
No, I'm trying to have a conversation with Remix in my brain.
Shandu points to the others and be like, "Are they neurologists?"
No, shh. This is the courthouse, Shandu. They were arrested. Did you hear that? Did that
fake doctors?
Did that whisper come through?
Yeah,
Yes.
no, I heard it. Yeah.
Okay, good.
And Shandu's like, for faking doctorates.
Don't worry. We'll get you checked out soon here. All right, just try to relax, Shandu. Yeah, I think you have a concussion.
Yeah,
Well,
you
at
should
least
take a nap.
Or worse.
Yeah, I bet you could probably lay down, close your eyes in this chair if you needed to rest. But yeah.
No worries. I'll chew this gum to pass the time. It just kind of gets some squishy pink gum. Kind of pulls around his hand, starts chewing.
It's like
When did they
I don't
get
wanna
Big
know
League
what that
Chew?
is. Yeah, he's like, I don't want to know what that is, and I'm not gonna ask. you're basically chewing on like a chunk of like a rubber tree or something.
Nope.
No?
That's his brain.
His own brain?
Yeah.
Your brain's not falling out of your head.
Yet.
Yet.
Wait, he still had a brain?
You're concussed. You're not dead. Or you're not. Anyway. All right. So you're back there in the back next to Freddy, and he's trying to like keep you propped up because you're all wobbly and not sitting up straight. A little broken. Like, shh. Quiet, Shandu. I think the court case is about to start.
All right,
And
wait,
hold on. And the magistrate kind of walks out because he was in his office, here, and he walks out with his, he's got like a night guard with him. He's like, okay, let's see, what's next upon the schedule? And he's like, and then the guy kind of whispers some stuff to him. Oh, yes, downtown buffoonery. Yes, you guys were causing a commotion downtown, is that correct? who am I speaking with? Please identify yourselves. I'm talking to
My
you.
name is Shandu, the Mystic.
All right, well, hold on one second. He pulls out a huge book. Clonk. Okay.
My name is Silent Alta.
This guard walks up from behind you, and he kind of gives you a nod. He's like, "Tell him your real name, lad."
I just said it.
All
I'm
right,
the
so
Mystic.
this will be
And I
the.
press to digitize.
All right, Magister, I'm gonna take this one back. This one back downstairs.
Go ahead. This is the 7,893rd time you've been in this courtroom, Mr. Mystic. Are you aware of this?
Who was that?
Yes.
I don't know. I'm voicing the magistrate for this stupid
Is
scenario.
there someone from the back line trying
Yeah.
to go over and
What's
talk?
happening?
Trying to get Shandu a rap sheet over here.
Shandu, be
I'm
quiet.
gonna keep pressing digitizing sparkles and stuff like Shandu does out of my cuffed wrists and ears. I'm Shandu the Mystic. See, I do everything he does. I do. As he's taking me out, and
He's
you
like-
can take me back down.
He's like, all right. He brings you back. He's like, hey, see, he let it slip. He's like, here, I'll bring you a slip of paper. Your Honor. That one's called Ansi.
How did
I don't
you write
know.
my name?
I don't know who this Shandu character is. I've never heard of a Shandu.
Oh, come on.
What was that? Did someone of the people in the back? You in the
I'm
back
saying
there.
that character. Out of
You-
character. I'm saying, oh, come on.
You in the back there. You must keep it down. You're here only to witness, not to speak.
All right, Shandu turns to Freddy and just shouts, "Is that guy a neurologist?"
You're gonna need a neurologist to keep shouting in my courtroom.
I need one now. I need one now.
Shandu, shut up. Be quiet. This is the courthouse. The courthouse. That's a magistrate. They
Hold
let
on,
you
hold
be in
on.
the scene. Don't ruin it, all right?
Now who's Deadpooling? Sorry.
Look what you made me do.
I
learned it from
I'm
watching
a
you.
terrible person. Yeah. I'm a terrible person.
Oh, there's someone
Okay,
sitting on John's shoulder.
Okay. We have let's see, he's looking at the paper. Yes. Ansi, aka Shandu the Mystic, Hog
Yep.
Collar.
That one.
Let's see here. Drak
See all the confetti?
Silent.
That's what he does.
I didn't ask you a question yet.
He shits confetti. I mean, I do. I'm Shandu.
Unless
You
you
forgot
want
to
to
say
be
the mystic.
Unless you want to be in contempt of court, I would recommend not speaking until you're spoken to, sir.
So I
Tiny.
just sit down on a pile of
Tiny, sir.
confetti that I've just shot out of my ass.
Oof. All right. He's going over the paperwork. By the way, the Magister, he's a half elf male in his 30s. He's wearing the clothes of a noble. He's unarmed.
Get him.
And he's reviewing you guys' paperwork. He's like, okay, so all right, I'm looking here. I'm looking over. You guys want to you guys want to explain to me everything that happened downtown, and then I can determine what to do with you guys. You, Hog Collar the Mystic.
I slowly start to stand up, and I'm about ready to speak for everyone. And before I do, I will give an opportunity for any other person to speak before I speak.
So let
Well,
me explain
magistrate.
what's happened. Because he's obviously not going to be a reliable source of information.
That's why I asked him first, Elf. I'll ask you next.
Very well.
Well,
Then go ahead, Ansi.
What were you going to say,
we
Mr.
were
the
down
Mystic?
by that broken, stupid, what was it, windmill? You know, the thing that churns flour and whatnot.
I
Looking
know
for a
what one
whore.
was.
Building
just having some
copter.
fun, all of us. We're whoring down there. Looking for a
Okay.
bit in out. And
Um,
all of a sudden a bunch of
all of
devils
you?
come and start hitting us. Oh yeah, we do a group style.
We will all be giving different accounts.
He's taking notes. He's like, does it group style? He writes it down. Okay, and please tell me more.
Well,
Whose eyebrow raised when he
Does
said
he
that
have a
too?
car?
as we get into the top of this huge windmill, we see a bunch of cultists sitting there killing people. They threw a knife at one of our friends. As a matter of fact, she'd still be dead up there. We tried to heal her even, but we're not very good at healing, apparently. She's dead up there. And then a bunch of more demons came in and we chased them around. And, well, I was going to kill a bunch of horses, but they didn't really go very fast. So I let one free, and that's my horse now, Bessie. By the way, I didn't steal it. It's mine. And we chased these assholes down into a sewer, in which I took a bath. And I don't know what happened after that, really. I got kind of sick. But first and foremost, we were whoring legally.
So, you admit to attacking the cart owned by the Lord?
No, the horses were already done. So we just relieved them from their cart.
There was a cart that was forcibly overturned by some sort of magic, and then there was some fighting that occurred. We're not sure.
Yeah, but there were demons that came out of that cart.
We didn't find any bodies, but we just, saw evidence of a struggle. We just assumed that either
Right.
the bodies were taken away or they ran off.
Well, what color was the blood? Demons bleed black or blue, from what I remember.
There was a lot of black there on the ground. I thought it was oil maybe, but
Because oil comes out of carts, right? Smart man you are.
well, no, oil for what do you call it? For light, for the
Lanterns and
for the
whatnot.
lantern, yes, the lantern oil.
I guess that's all right. I was thinking maybe whoring yourself, yo.
I'm a matched youngling.
You don't
do
need
not
oil.
do any
You're
whoring.
already lubed.
So, all right, let me get this straight. So you went to a windmill for some whoring, and the whore, who is also your friend, was murdered.
No. Was she a whore? I look back at everybody.
I don't know if she was married.
I will allow you
Oh.
to finish your piece, and then I will continue mine.
Oh, that's right, Silent. She was married to some other weirdo. We met that guy in a crypt.
Okay, met a guy in a crypt.
There's some little jangly balls down there with him.
You were in a crypt recently. Do you know whose crypt?
Your mom's? Your Honor?
I don't know who your mom is. Do you know who your mom? No, I've never heard of that person. So it wouldn't happen to have been.
Excuse me, Mr. Majesticles.
Oh, did I not introduce myself? I'm Magister Umbero Zastro. You can call me Magister.
Okay, Magicster. If you look in Ansi's sack or his pack, he has some tentacles. He cut off one of the tentacle bearded guys that we fought. Said he was going to try and eat it.
Can you bring me the evidence? Bailiff brings him over. Is this the bag in question, sir?
I believe
fleshy
so.
nutsack looking bag.
No, that's my sack.
Oh. Out of character, I think all of Ancy's stuff, they threw it in your sack.
Oh, okay. I think they put it in there.
All right, let's take a look here. Are these the things you're talking about? These purple? What are these? Are these what you're talking about? And he holds up one of the bearded devil. I don't know what you'd call them. Tentacles?
I'm gonna turn that into ice cream.
Okay, and this is
Tentafollicles?
from. You said this is from what? A demon?
Yeah, you see how it's got some like
it's from a
dried black
bearded devil.
blood too?
Bearded devil. Okay, he puts it back in the bag. And you want to keep this? Okay. You should be careful with that.
That's his thing. He's weird.
Yeah, and
Yes.
you gotta be careful with that demonic stuff. All right.
It's gonna be tasty.
All right. Thank you, sir. Now you, elf, Silent. He looks at the
Yes.
paper. Silent. Your turn.
So
Same question.
So maybe we should start where it actually started earlier today. So we had gotten a note saying we should meet someone here or someone near the mausoleum. So we went there and talked to them, and we came to an agreement. When we were leaving, we noticed a Nimblewright, and it was about to attack us. Well, it was about to go into the mausoleum and attack one of the crypts. So,
Can you back up a second, sir?
yes.
What?
You said
is
you
happening?
you said you met with someone and came to an agreement. That seemed kind of vague. Would you like to elaborate?
Someone wanted to work for us at our bar, so we came up with an agreement to let them work there.
So you were hiring an employee.
Yes.
Huh. That's an interesting place to do a interview, I guess. But
There's
all
all
right.
sorts of weird people in the city.
Can't argue with that. All right. I guess I'm satisfied with that answer. All right. So you met a new employee in a graveyard, and then you ran into you said a Nimblewright. That's one of those.
Yes,
It's
one
mechanical.
of those Gondian machines.
Yeah, I've heard of those.
But
Gondian
we had
mechanics.
recognized this one. This one was behind the scenes of the explosion at Troll Skull Manor.
Is that so? Huh. You know what? Let me just write that down. I know that the investigators were still trying to solve that mystery about who fireballed that place. Oh, that's is that your residence?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
And
okay.
by
Well,
the way, that
sorry.
was the Castellanter's Nimblewright.
I'm sorry for your loss. The Castle enters Nimblewright. Interesting. Okay, I'll write that down.
Anyways, we decided to
By the way, you do realize the Castellanter, they're a lord, right? A lord and a lady.
Yes, we
Okay.
do.
All right,
We had
I'm gonna cast sleep on Silent.
no.
Isn't he an elf and he can't go to bed?
That's right. He's immune.
Are you kidding
The
me?
magical sleep, yeah.
You cast sleep on him.
Can I
You
cast
see, it
Dude.
says
Zone
that
of
actually in the
Wise?
spell. It says creatures that don't sleep, such as elves, or that have immunity to it, automatically succeed on saves.
So I'm gonna cast it anyway.
You cast it. It does nothing to him, but the guy behind you, like, kind of like.
Yeah, is there somebody
You gotta-
standing behind Silent? It goes into so Drac, you have to make a save.
I know orders.
No, there was this guard that was nearby, and so he comes and stands. He comes behind you and kind of like, "Oops, I didn't mean to move everybody." He walks up to you and he's like, "Hey, there'll be no more of that. I saw that. We'll put some anti-magic shackles on you if we have to, son."
Is it time for me to make a wisdom saving throw?
Not yet.
I cast Zone of Wise on Silent.
So you're So you're attuned, but it's not trying to do anything to you yet. But you're
He was
attuned.
talking about the sleep that I just
Oh.
cast because it would
Yeah.
he would be in the sleep spell.
Yeah. I assumed it's not attacking me actively currently.
Oh, because sleep is
You know?
is an
AoE.
Yeah, it's
All right, yeah,
AoE.
roll for it. I forgot that it was AoE. I thought it
It's
was
a
single target.
DC 14.
DC 14. I make it.
All right, so you're good.
No.
So Silent, you don't even know, but Drac, you know that he cast that spell. So Silent's like oblivious because he's like in the middle of talking and
He's immune.
Yeah, and he's immune, so it just doesn't affect him. But you actually kind of feel like this wave of sleepy magic kind of fall over you, but you it doesn't affect you, but you still kind of recognize that it occurred.
I look back at Nancy and I go, oink, oink.
And I look over at him and I thought he was gonna fall asleep, and I'm like, and I just keep wishing, Starlight, Starlight, the last star I see tonight, and just keep saying little lullabies in my head over and over, trying to get them to fall asleep without.
Listen, youngster. There'll be no more magic in the courtroom.
All right,
Art?
I'm done.
I already gave you one chance when I almost took you out of here and brought you back, but I realized as I saw on your paper that you're a minor, and so I'm giving you a little bit of leniency.
You look like you needed a nap, that's all.
It looked like he was saying some stuff that you weren't comfortable with.
Oh, you mean the long ear and the tall guy?
Well, the long-eared was the one talking. You do realize elves don't sleep.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
Are you for true?
Yes.
For true. Yeah.
Shut up.
elves
For
do
true,
not
for
sleep.
true.
Chandu's in the back muttering, "My wife never slept."
Oh, God.
Oh,
Binks,
Like-
why didn't you tell me that? I thought you were the druid who knew
And
things.
Freddy's like, Mom? Oh, wait, you're not talking about my mom. Fuck out of here. Sorry, I forgot you were married to a elf princess.
Binks, you need to take over the situation before Silent tells him everything we've done. I mean,
So
how many
magic-
buttholes have I reached up for money?
Can I get back to the story, my story now, please?
No.
Yes, please, Sir Silent, continue. So you
So,
met an interviewee for your bar, and then you ran into a nimble, right? Yes.
yes, but so seeing as how this Nimblewright had exploded our wall and killed multiple people and even one of our friends, we decided to confront it, and we had destroyed it. On its body, we found a note or a piece of paper with an X on a specific spot in the mausoleum. So we decided to go into that spot to see what was happening. What we found was a woman who was almost beaten to death, and the other two with her were passed.
And this
So,
I
was
snicker.
And this was in the Castellanter mausoleum, you said,
yes.
because we did
So-
get a report of some people breaking in there, and there were 2 bodies found.
Yes, that is where it was. So we
So
had
you know who so you can tell me who killed them, because that's an unsolved mystery.
yes, I will get there in just a moment.
Very good.
So I had healed her and woke her up. She had told us basically what had happened. She had grieved, and she was part of the cult of Asmodeus. So, and all she wanted was
Hold.
revenge.
Hold on, young man. The cult of what now?
Asmodeus.
As in one of the lords of the hell.
Yes,
My
that's
God.
very same.
My God. All right, continue.
If so, we all she wanted was revenge to kill those 2 people that killed her husband and his friend.
Understandable.
So we took her to that windmill where none of that stuff was happening that Ansu said.
I'm sorry. Just because I'm trying to understand here. You followed her to the windmill only to help her kill, only to get the revenge against the people who killed her. You'd never met this woman before.
Well, she also wanted out of the cult, so we thought of helping her.
So you guys,
unfortunately, though, she
so
died.
you decided to go help her murder some people to assist.
Get out.
Okay, well.
We ain't help nobody murder no one.
Unfortunately, one of the cult members murdered her, and we fought against them. We defeated them, and before the last one went down, or sorry, no, right after one of them went down, they called in 3 hold on, I gotta remember. 3 spined devils.
More devils.
Yes, they tried to assist in the fight. Unfortunately, they didn't. The cultists did not survive, but they told the devils to flee. So we ran after them. We had this chase, and when we eventually caught up to them, one of the devils was left, and only one of them. So it flew into the back of the cart, and we had pushed it. Well, sorry, not I, but Remix had pushed the cart over.
Just look at him like, what the fuck?
Seriously, God damn it.
You're saying this little guy pushed the cart over? I don't believe it.
Well, he pushed it over with a spell.
He pushed it over with his 3rd leg, asshole.
I cheek clapped
however
it.
he did it, he was doing it with no ill intent.
And you're saying that there were demons that got on this cart, and that's why he knocked it over.
Yes.
Well, we noticed the driver was a changeling too. They're like face shimmered as we showed up.
He was a doppelganger. In fact, he was.
It wasn't a lord. It was imitating one.
He was imitating the Castellanter's butler.
The same one that your guards killed in our cell.
He looks over. Is that true? He's like, yes, we did kill a doppelganger downstairs. Yeah, he was down there. I think he was trying to free them from their cells. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Why would the doppelganger, who was running from you before, trying to flee from you, why would he try to free you from your cells?
I don't know. Your guards killed him before we could find out.
I'm gonna need you guys to talk one at a time because all I heard was like a blur of all of y'all.
I'm done.
No, just take turns. Each one of you guys go.
Your guards killed him before we can ask any questions.
What were you gonna say, Silent?
I just said we don't know.
You have no idea why the creature that tried to escape from you would then come back for you?
Well, it's possible that he may have wanted an artifact. We don't have it though. It got lost in the
Objection.
sewers.
That's hearsay.
All right. He looks at this paper. Remix. Let's hear your story. Sure, this has got to be good.
It's pretty much everything he just said.
Everything he said? So you basically are agreeing to what he said? Okay. Miss, he looks at his paper. Binks? Do you have a different story to tell?
I don't know how much help I can be. I wasn't really on the scene. They called me later to try to wrangle a bear, they said, because I can talk to animals.
It says here on our list that You are a member of the Emerald Enclave, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and as you're aware, they only allow druids into their membership, so I'm assuming you are the bear.
No, I just came to talk to the bear.
Go ahead
After
and
the
give me-
fact.
Go ahead and give me a
You know,
deception
druids
roll.
talk to bears, dummy.
Go ahead and give me a deception roll.
Is that a good help? Me making fun of the guy?
No.
I don't know.
Damn
It's
it.
an 11.
All right, let me just see.
I don't know.
Never
Is
get
that
what
would that
was-
be like a performance check to distract from the deception?
Oh,
A
dude.
tie.
I know, and it goes to
Tie
me.
goes to the. No, it doesn't. It goes to her, right?
No.
Offense
hold on.
wins.
It goes to the challenger.
Wait. Oh, is she is she challenger or am I?
Yeah,
No,
she
yeah, you're
challenged.
She's trying to
You're the
deceive.
challenger. She's
I
trying. She's
I
trying
think
to
you guys
defend.
should do rollsies.
Yeah, just roll again.
Yeah.
Brent, you're gonna get these.
Yeah.
You're gonna get these characters to
But
the chair.
D100s this time.
No, we'll just do another deception, another insight. We'll re-roll. Oh.
Oh no!
Ooh,
Oh, we're both in fuck.
Oh,
no,
well,
no,
would you
no.
We
look
got the
at
nat one,
that?
yeah.
Rolled that one.
We're both
Big
at
dice.
once.
No.
Oh,
That
no.
was a
I
noble.
won that one, and you rolled a 4. Okay, we'll say
I
you
rolled a
won that
4.
one. All right, you won that one.
That was
Okay,
exciting.
Brent, you were a terrible lawyer.
So
That is
okay, so
funny.
you were there to speak to the bear, but then I guess the bear disappeared from what I hear, or from what it says on this paper, and then you
And
all
I-
went into a sewer, I believe it says here.
They were going. My compatriots were going into the sewer, so I followed them. I thought the bear might have disappeared down there. You know. Plus, I wanted to go with, my friends here. So, I went down into the sewers.
He turns to his aide and he says, "Can you put some information out on the street that the bear might still be on the loose? We don't want anyone mauled on the street. Yes, have
It was-
someone.
It was
Take a
a
look at it.
drunken black bear, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. Do you know? Would you say how large it was? We had different accounts of the bear's actual size.
No
It was
bears.
not full grown yet, but bigger than a baby. So maybe like a medium size.
Okay, medium bear. Got it. All right. Yeah. Be on the lookout for the bear. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Send that note down there. All right. Thanks, ma'am.
I'd be happy to help you speak to the bear if you ever find it.
All right. You're a professional bear speaker, but you are a druid, is that not correct? Because you did say you were a member of the druids group, the druids only group.
The Emerald
Yeah.
Enclave.
Okay. I've just never met a druid who couldn't turn into an animal, but there's a few of you in the city, and
Well, I'm still learning, sir. I can do a few animals, but I'm not very good at it yet.
another deception check.
Mostly small animals like mice, birds. Well,
deer.
not birds. Been trying to get that one. That's a 15.
Nice. Oh yeah.
Oh, I wanted
He's
it
like-
to be another tie.
He's like,
So did I.
I'm sure that if you can, I'm sure if you could turn into a small animal, you could probably turn into a big one. But our issue isn't really with the bear. It's really more of a nuisance, rampaging bears and whatnot. It'd actually be a little bit of a relief to find out that you were the bear, because then we wouldn't have to try to find a bear that's still on the loose potentially. But no, it seems like you're just there trying to talk to the bear, and if we need your assistance in the future, we know that you're a bear talker, so
Yeah.
we'll let you know.
Call me the bear whisperer.
The bear whisperer.
You old
Got
bear
it.
talker, you.
Now, go ahead and you can continue with the recalling the rest of the tale.
So I followed them, into the sewers, which, smelled terrible. By the way, you really should do something about that. It's terrible down there. Made
Yeah,
us all
it's
get.
poop. It's poop down there.
I mean, I live with this little one over here that's real stinky, and it was worse than that.
Barely.
I mean, I can't imagine something that small and so clean and adorable would make a smelly smell. He seems
I mean,
he seems completely tidy from here.
he had a shower and he still smells. I mean, can you not smell it from there?
Not from up here on my very high chair.
When you're a high horse. I mean, high chair.
I burp silently in my mouth and blow a waft towards his desk. Press to digitize.
Oh yeah.
The guard slugs you from behind. He's like, "Hey, no more spells. I keep telling you."
Joey, should
Yeah.
I try and step in as a character witness?
Roll D4 for damage.
Yeah. Hit me, buddy.
He didn't like do damage. It was more like a shove push, like just gonna hit your
Aw.
shoulder. Like you moved a little bit, but you didn't
Smack him in the back of the head like a kid.
He's like, "Hey, that's the last time I'm gonna warn you."
And so I just turn around and blow it in his face.
Brush your teeth.
Look back at Base to give her a wink.
He's like,
He
"What's
looks-
that?"
He looks back
Happy
at Shandu in the
birthday.
back, just from when he coughed. He's like, "Quiet, you. Quiet in the back."
I need medical attention, and
Uh,
also more of this pink gum.
Yeah.
I keep
Magistrate.
eating it.
The magistrate says, "Can we have a medic take a look at that man? I think he's delusional." Medic! And then like a medic walks in. He's like, yeah. He's like, "Take a look at that man," and stands there in the chairs at the back of the room. I think he has an injury. The medic walks up to Shandu and he's just like, "Hello, sir. Can you understand me?"
What? You say something? Too busy not understanding you.
He gets up in your face and he's like looking in your eyes. He's trying to see if your eyes are dilating, and he's like, "Can you?
I immediately shove him back.
Can you?"
Shadow has no idea what the hell's going on. I'm gonna use a strength with his negative, and it's gonna be disadvantage.
So it's just interesting. You've been asking for doctors this whole time, and then one finally comes.
I know. But it's an 8, so what does an 8 get me?
Yeah,
You
kind
hug
of like
him.
when Nancy got slugged, he like moved back a little bit, but not far. Comes
Okay.
back. It's like, "Sir, I believe you have a head injury. I'm just trying to look in your eyes to see if you have a concussion." Oh yeah. Oh, bloodshot. Can I look at your head, sir?
He just kind of waves, just moves his head around. No one
Yeah,
knows
like-
if he would actually answer the question. He was just kind of like,
He's like, "Tell me if that hurts," and he starts pressing on your head in different places. How about
"Ow,
there? How about there?
ow."
What about when I do this? How does that feel?
Enough to do 1d4 of damage. Now I'm at 3 health.
Oh, here. He hands you a health potion. Here. Drink this. This will help.
Pours it in the head wound.
Still works.
So, what,
It
how
crits
much
even.
that-
It's D4 plus 4.
Got it. Thank you.
New meaning to straight to the dome.
Oh. I was gonna
All
say,
right.
wait, a normal health potion is 2d4 plus 2.
All right, that works too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I was thinking.
You're thinking healing word.
healing word.
So I got
4.
2, so 4. I got 4 health.
There you go.
Healing word is 2d4 now, though.
Yeah, in 2024, you're right. But that's what he
that's
was thinking of.
That is
Yeah.
what I was thinking. Okay,
Anyways,
so you get 4 health through the top of the little tiny hole, like in your head. Not a hole, like because you land on your head and there's like a tiny little scratch that where there's like a little bit of blood. Your skull is not broken. Your skull is very strong, so you don't have any internal bleeding or whatever. But obviously, you do have a bit of a concussion just from your brain rattling around in your skull from the fall.
Yeah.
So you are a little bit wonky still, but and just like a little tiny bloody scratch on top of your head. When he pours that on there, it seeps in. You get the 4 health, and then the little scratch on your head closes.
Alright. I've got a question now. Okay, if there wasn't a crack in Shandu's skull, where was he getting all that quote unquote pink gum from?
That's your tongue, man.
You found so you're in your delusional state. You like found some like wadded up paper on the ground, and you're just like and you've just been chewing on paper, just like wadded up.
He found some used panties.
What? Why would that be in a courtroom?
Oh, outside.
Why
by
would
the
it
windmill.
Oh,
Why would it not be?
Yeah.
Right. Since
Yeah,
when
There's
were you
doing
in the
some
magister's
caramel
chambers?
You found in the windmill.
So you're chewing on wads of paper that you thought was gum because you're delusional, right? All right. He's like, you should probably just lay down, sir. I think you'll be okay. All right, Magister. I think he's all right. All right. Back on with the case here. So, Miss Binks, were you done telling us what happened?
Oh, yeah, well, after the sewer, you pretty much know what happened. I mean, my old friend told you everything.
What did you guys find in the sewer?
Did we find more
I'm-
demons?
I guess I'm a little confused. So you guys, from what I understand,
Oh.
you chased.
Right. We
you chased a
saw.
man.
I remember now. We saw some street urchins go and pickpocket the guy, the doppelganger. So we had chased them down into the sewer where they were residing, and we just were checking up on them, seeing what they stole. What turned out it wasn't much, and they were scared because there was a chair that was alive. So we killed the chair that was a mimic. So that is why we went into a sewer.
Okay. I mean, I'm still a little bit confused, and I was asking her. I appreciate you answering, Mr. Salad, but I'm still a little bit confused. I think I'm gonna come back to you in a moment. Miss Binks, try to help me understand, because even though your friend here, he said a few things, I still don't understand. So you guys met up with a cart, and then you ran after the doppelganger, which, as I understand, was who you were after. But then you guys left the doppelganger and then went into the sewer, and that is where.
Well, we lost track of him for a second, and then we saw the kids running off. A doppelganger, so kind of hard to find.
What kids?
Or not the kids, was it street urchins, what he said.
Street urchins.
I don't know, I picture them as kids. Out of
character.
Yeah,
out of character, they were kids, but no one else has mentioned them, right? So he doesn't know about them.
Didn't Silent just
He was asking Binks.
He said he chased someone down there. He didn't say urchins.
No, I said street. I did say street urchins.
You did say street urchins? I just thought you said we chased people down there.
I said street urchins.
Oh, okay, my bad. But okay. Thank you, Mr. Remix. But I was also still asking Miss Binks here.
My bad.
That's all right. I will get to you in a moment. And actually, I already did get to you. You said that basically everything Solon said was true. Now, Miss Binks, in your own words, can you explain to me why you chased the urchins into the sewer?
Well, for me personally, I was following them and also looking for the bear.
I see.
Oh, bear.
Thank you. Sir, you, he looks at this paper. Drac.
Yep, that'd be me.
Do you agree with pretty much what has been said so far?
Yeah,
stories
I
so
mean, overall, there has not been a lie in anyone's story, really.
Okay, now maybe you can help me understand the one piece of the story that I'm having a hard time understanding.
Yeah.
It seems like you guys were following, because you said you just followed them, so and you motioned over towards these two at the end. So I'm assuming she means you, Mr. Drac. What was it that caused you to follow street urchins into the sewer after chasing a doppelganger? That's the part I'm confused on.
Well, we saw that they had gotten mixed up with the who we believe to be a changeling, right, Your Honor, Mr. Man? So
A changeling.
if they got mixed up with some sort of thing like that, we watched a changeling turn into a dog. So it could have been almost anything. So when the urchins went down there and we couldn't see the dog, we said, oh, must be a child. So we went after them street urchins to see if we could catch the changeling. Because they were the only things running, like, full sprint away. Everything
So-
else was just in shock at what was happening.
So this one here said that the urchins seemed to take something from the doppelganger,
From the doppelganger, yeah.
and now you're saying the doppelganger was one of the children. Now I'm even more confused.
Oh no, I'm saying it could have been. And since we couldn't find the changeling, the children were our next best people to go over and talk to about it. So we had to go chase them down.
Talk to about what?
What they took. Because there must have been a reason why the changeling was there, yeah? Or the changeling was one of them. That's what I was saying. I was still confused too.
And what did they take?
They took his coin.
Deception check.
Okay.
Oof.
Oof, a 15.
Oh, a 15. Eight got you 15.
Nice. Oh,
Nice.
Nice.
I believe you. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see. Is that your full story? Antsy, did you have anything to add to this?
Well, other than the fact that we were whoring at the beginning, everybody else failed to mention that.
No, it was not a part of any whoring.
I
I'll be quite
wasn't
honest.
either.
Oh, because you think you're cute enough to just let them come up and talk to you? I have to pay for my women, sorry.
I have something to add, sir.
Please do.
I just want to say that it was my screams that brought the guard into the prison last night that caught the
That's
imposter.
nice. You mean like what? 30 minutes ago?
Yeah, that too.
Okay, yeah. No, it's true. Binks was the one who screamed out for help. All of us stayed in our cells quietly. not really quietly, but one of us screamed.
I mean, if the guards didn't come, I was gonna thunderclap.
Yeah, we could only defend ourselves. But that guy was in there.
He looks over to his guard, and his guard shakes his head, and he's like, "Who did he get?" He said, "They got Billy."
I heard they got Billy. Yeah, that's the
He's
one.
like,
Yeah, that
"Those
guy was
bastards."
nice. I liked him.
You know what?
You seem like decent people.
All right. Well, it sounds like you guys had the opportunity to escape, and you didn't take it. That really lends a lot to your story.
Why in the back?
Was there something in the back that you had to say?
No,
And he kind of calls out to the people in the back, and he's like, Shandu, just let me handle this, Shandu. I got this. They're innocent, Your Honor. Innocent of what? Never mind.
Shandu immediately gets up, puts his hand on Freddy's shoulder to like get support, and then he goes, "I, Shandu the Mystic." She just a little sparks fly out of his left hand or whatever.
He's like, another one?
Yes. He.
How many of you have the nickname Shandu the Mystic?
I
don't
Shandu
mean to
that does not
disturb
have-
you, sir, but
I-
I also am Shandu the Mystic.
No, I'm Spartacus. I mean Shandu the Mystic.
I
They're
also
all-
am
They're all Shandu the
Mystic,
Mystic.
and I
We
have
are
resting
all Shandu the
station.
Mystic.
Yes. But I am the head Shandu because they're part of my Shandu hive mind. They're all an extension of my puppetry machinations. But let me tell you something.
You're a group of performers. Now it makes perfect sense, and the name of your group is Shandu. Oh, now it makes perfect sense. I understand completely, and I'm sorry for doubting you, Sir Ansi.
It's alright. Ansie's a bit antsy.
Yeah.
Well, I can understand why. I've probably never been arrested before. He looks
Yeah,
young.
he's an upstanding citizen.
I can see
See,
that.
look, there he is, standing up.
Yeah,
The best, bruv.
handling it all by himself, like a real adult man.
And
Even
I
though
wanted
he's
to
little
say
like a
was-
child.
what I wanted to
Look,
say was
Like
these
me.
guys. He just kind of makes his way up to the front. Hold on, where is? He just makes his way slowly up to the front. I guess it would have to be that way, kind of leaning on the wall, and gets right up to the judge's desk. Slams his hand against it. I have known these Shondus for many, many years now, and they are great people. They are the bestest people. Their only crime is being good friends to a lady who got wrapped up in a cult. Yes.
Sir, that's a statue. Please address me.
Is that one of the whores we were talking about? Oh, he's talking to a statue. Shit.
All right, so he climbs up on the desk.
Not again.
Oh, no,
Sir,
wait.
Sir, sir, do not stand on my desk.
Okay, and then he falls back. And then he climbs back up. And then he says, their crime is being good friends to a person wrapped up in a cult and then trying to be good people. Oh, yeah. They're doing the mind talk. Yeah.
Let's take a little 5-minute break since Ansi needs.
Yeah.
Since Ansi has an all.
Yeah,
Let's see. Oh, look, no one in chat. All right.
I need to. Yeah.
Fuck you,
Nope,
chat.
Yeah, no one showed up.
As someone just pops in, first thing they hear. Welcome to Walmart. I love you.
All right, I'll be right back. We'll take not a 20-minute break this time, I promise.
I've heard that before.
Every
It'll only
time.
be 17 minutes this time.
Oh, okay, that's much better.
Don't worry, someone else will add the extra 3.
Hopefully. Well, hopefully Ansi's done doing whatever he needed to do. And then we'll be back. Cool. Back.
Ah, classic Spartacus moment. Love it.
I felt like it was right.
It was. Second you said that, I was ready to say it before you even finished.
Yeah. Same brain cell.
Yep.
I was trying to
We were
angle it
sharing a
and-
mind link.
Yeah, that's
we
what I
were
was trying to
sharing the
angle it.
same brain cell.
That's what I was trying to angle it, where I was just like, you know what? Let Shandu take the blame for this because you're all under control by the same Shandu. And that's why you're all named Shandu.
Oh,
But
no, we gave
then,
names.
I don't know.
We gave names.
I was just kind of throwing stuff at the wall, shooting from the hip and see what happens. But you know what? I think standing up here and giving a speech about how great you guys are, I think that's going to help your case. Yes.
Usually, when random drunkards walk into the courtroom to talk about how great the defendants are, it usually goes great.
Right.
Questions.
So Sean is talking, then there's a cut scene, and the magistrate's like, execution by beheading, all of them.
Great. Well, then
And
we
that's
have
the
a then we have
cliffhanger
a
for the
B
plot-
evening.
heading. What about A heading?
Sorry about that. Didn't mean
All
to
good.
walk off.
We're
I had to
taking
a break.
take care of family there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get it. I was always a fan of C heading myself. Where
I get it.
My freaking dad saw a reflection of himself in the turned off TV, and he thought he needed to help those people. So I had to go take care of that.
Oh, all good.
That was fun.
So you helped the people on the TV. Good job.
Yes,
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, you're a good
Without
person, John.
breaking the TV. Because I thought that might have had to have been an issue. It's like, all right, should I cover it? Should I? He is really hell-bent on trying to climb into that TV and try to help those people. That's him.
He's just good people.
Dude, he's a great guy.
Who is?
He's only looking out for himself.
My dad. Yeah, right?
Ah.
Awesome. That is beautiful.
Oh, also sorry about the NIS talk. I can only speak to one person at a time, and as soon
Yes.
as I connect it to anyone else, it disconnects the other people.
I get it. I totally understood what was happening. I read the thread from the beginning, and I just started talking.
I know you wanted to be a part of it. I get it. You know,
I just wanted to make jokes.
we all want to
I
be a part
mean-
of something. You know.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, we all want to be doing stuff.
Yeah. See, exactly.
Everybody wants to get in the act.
Ah, but that's all right. I don't mind sitting around and hanging. You guys have. This has been fun.
Yeah.
I was gonna
All
say
D&D
the
is
awakened mind
fun,
might end pretty soon though. It only lasts 5 minutes.
right? Oh,
But I can just keep doing it as a bonus action, technically.
no.
Okay, so 4% into Shandu's speech, it ends.
It might
I
actually be
see.
funny to just keep connecting to other people and think I'm still talking to Remix.
Do it to the magistrate by accident.
Oh my god, this magister smells. Oh wait, it's you. This.
Good stuff.
What's really cool about the other
Yay.
feature in here, the psychic spells feature, is I can do enchantment and illusion spells with no verbal or somatic components.
Dude.
So this really cool suggestion spell that's just been sitting here is getting real nice looking. If it was going real bad, I had to get out of jail literal card. Hopefully.
You know, somatic components are one thing I wish that I wouldn't say I want to be like a asshole DM about it, but it would be nice if people used it in their spell casting sometimes.
Like the movement of hand or body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I do when I was doing psychic
Like
stuff,
a drop
or-
of water or a piece of ice, you freaking,
Oh, that's
throw
material,
a tear
yeah.
at someone.
Oh,
yeah.
oh, oh.
yeah, but
Both,
character stuff.
all of it,
Yeah.
When
not just somatic, but
when
I
Gardock
agree.
is
That's
doing
fair.
mind stuff,
The psychosomatic,
Gardock is
Alex
doing
is saying.
Oh, Joey's trying to do some butterfly motions. He's doing magic.
Yeah.
You
I'm
watch his thumb
magical.
come apart.
Yeah.
Where does thumb go?
I also know that trick. I was also amazed as a small child. Thank you.
Majik. Oh, dude, the first time I saw the thumb pull off trick by somebody who actually did it well, it scared the crap out of me. I remember that, going, oh shit, we need to go to the hospital. That guy just lost his fucking thumb. I remember thinking that in my head. I'm like 4.
You were a dumb kid.
Dude, I was so dumb.
Oh, I thought you were talking about shop
I was
class.
so gullible. No. That was real life.
I've told you
The
about
guy
the
was
time in
really
shop class,
good at
right?
it.
Have I told that story in shop class? I'll save that one for another day.
I think you told me that one.
Yeah, that's not a good story.
The cool thing about shop class was the amount of throwing stars and other daggers and implements of war that were just thrown into the ceiling of that 2-story building. Like we had
Really?
a little walkway on the 2-story looking into the metal shop, and you would just see the whole ceiling just covered in different needles and throwing pins and stars and just things that kids would make and throw in the ceiling. I mean,
Just
hundreds
weapons.
of them.
Just
Oh yeah,
lots of
just
weapons.
straight weapons. Yeah, absolutely. It's like, dude, our school is so safe.
All right, Sean, do get ready. We're about
Yep.
to pop back in, and you're gonna have to just keep going mid-sentence, like as if nothing happened.
Okay, I don't even remember what the hell I was saying beforehand. So
Does it
Oh,
matter?
That one
Make
did
it up.
That means it
already.
wasn't memorable enough.
I
all
have
right,
faith
you
in
know what? Everyone but Drax. I mean, Shondu is
The
he's a
mystic.
good person, and you know what? You know what? Drax did everything. Drax did everything. He's the criminal mastermind.
I suggest you don't call me the criminal master.
He was smuggling magic heroin.
Bailiff, can you please help that man sit back down? He's obviously delusional and
Wait.
not
I
making any
actually
sense.
have something to say
He
about these
drags
guys.
your ass back to the seat. He's like,
Can
"Right,
I at
sir."
least try roll a persuasion roll to see if I did anything?
Yes.
Well, with a 7, no. No,
With a
it
nine,
didn't.
with a 9, you've persuaded the court into believing that you are not dangerous and that you are just a harmless guy with an injury, as opposed to a literal exploding death machine that you are. I mean, you're a wizard. You know what I mean? Like you kill
I
everybody. So
mean,
they're just like, this guy's
You're a
harmless.
wizard, Harry.
I have
Yeah.
no spell slots, so I
Well-
can't really do anything.
They don't know that. They think you're a harmless old guy with a head injury with that persuasion roll. Okay, so did anyone else have anything to add to the story? Was that the entirety of it? I think I'm still a little bit unclear about some certain parts, but if anyone had anything else to add, now's your last time to speak.
Let's see. No, I think that's it.
Wait, are we trying to tell them our good deeds and everything that we've done? I mean, I feel like we've spread most of the story, but we've left out some other stuff. We talked to dragons and other shit. We've been
That's
helping
not-
this stupid city.
We
You-
have
you
been
to-
helping the city, but we've been doing it on the word of different factions. It doesn't have to
So
do
that-
with this in particular.
Oh, that means piss all
yes,
to everything
the
here.
you were with the Grey Hands. You claim to be the Grey Hands. Have we heard back from the Black Staff yet?
Shondu immediately gets up, and I want to do a persuasion roll. I'm Black Staff. I'm Black Staff Lady. Yes. That is my true name. I've been taking the moniker of Shondu the Mystic the whole time.
Is there such thing as triple disadvantage?
I
So
can roll
the-
through.
Yeah, the guard that's still by your side because he knows that he's just gonna stand nearby just in case. he said, "You're not the Black Staff."
Can
Right.
the real Black Staff not turn you into a goose?
Please sit down, old man. I don't want to have to break your kneecaps.
Just hit him in the head again.
Why
I
wouldn't you
bet
boil them?
He looks at him dead in the eyes like, you don't have the guts.
He
Just break an old man's knees.
He pushes you down, and since you're like kind of got like a little bit of like a leg injury, it's not even contestable. He just pushes you into the chair. You're
all
just
right,
like,
so what's the
"Oh."
damage roll for that?
No damage. He's not hurting you. You just couldn't contest it because of your leg injury. Like him pushing you down, basically. It was a no contest. He sits you in your seat. He's like, sit down, old man.
2 emotional damage.
You don't take any damage.
I didn't take physical damage. I said I take 2 emotional damage, so I'm just 2 points sadder.
All right, that's fine. All right, and Manchester's like, okay, now that outbreak has, or that outburst has been dealt with.
Holy shit, he killed that guy.
Who killed what guy?
God.
Didn't the magistrate just shove Shandu to death?
No, he didn't kill him.
No, the
Oh, okay.
guard shoved Shandu into his seat emotionally.
And not
He
to
just-
death. All
yeah,
right.
I
he's-
hear that, and I wanna do a performance roll to play dead in the bench.
The magistrate's not paying attention to you. He's trying to deal with these guys.
Damn it!
Yeah, no, stop
I
it.
don't know. I mean, the guard was right there.
I'm sorry.
He's got his hand on your shoulder, kind of keeping you in your chair, just kind of like, stay here, mister. It's like, okay, one moment, I'm gonna review, and this is just for the 5 standing here, unless you in the back, you would like to be arrested as well. I'm just gonna go and review these for a second, but I think I asked you before, no one said anything, but did you have anything that you wanted to add before I make my final ruling?
You're looking very handsome today.
Oh, well, thank you.
Oh, you got to it first.
He's got such big balls. I don't know how he doesn't sit on them every time he tries to sit on thine throne.
That's the thing. I sit on them constantly.
Nuts, am I right?
Right.
Nuts. He's nuts.
Thinking about things I tend to listen to, so I'll comment about that.
It's called a piece.
They don't make them big enough for me. Oh, these jokes are fantastic. I'm having a good time with you guys.
Have you
here.
tried a wheelbarrow?
You guys aren't so bad. You know what? I think it'll definitely help with the sentencing. You guys were a hoot. But no, about the incident that happened earlier today in town.
Yeah.
Was there anything else you had to add? I'm asking if there's anything else you wanted to explain to me before I make my ruling.
Sorry we caused a disturbance. We're just trying to take care of a loose end, essentially. We thought we talked to the changelings a while ago and convinced them to leave this place. Guess that didn't take.
Okay. Well, is that it?
If we ever have issues with the Castellanters, yeah, I said it right. The Castellanters again. Would you rather us just tell you first?
You have issue with the Castellanters.
Yeah, that was the cart, right? That had the changeling on it. That's what
Yeah.
you said.
That's true, but you also said that it was being driven by a doppelganger and by
Yeah.
devils and demons. And
That's
so
also true.
I assumed,
We talked about a cult of the
As-
Yep.
yes, but my assumption here is that
They
these
stole it from the
these
Castellanters.
yeah, that is my assumption that these monsters have stolen this cart from the Castellanters, or
Oh,
because you know they are upstanding lords of the city, and obviously
well, you
I
know,
don't-
maybe the people that work for them are not.
I
I would.
I
especially with
gladly pay
changelings
for the
around, we should
damage to
probably
the
look at
cart
that.
if that would help.
Oh, well, that's a
Hmm.
very kind gesture, Remix.
well, don't worry
I
about
mean,
it.
I did do it.
That will definitely be part of it, sir. So so but this was interesting. I actually didn't consider that before. You're thinking that the demons were not stealing from, or you're saying that the
Brain
Castellanter
is
family was
expansive. I'm
was-
thinking of many options.
are you suggesting that the Castellanters were not victims of theft, but that they are somehow involved with these demons? Is that what you're suggesting?
I think it would not be a bad idea to investigate to make sure their claims are true as well.
Hmm.
You know,
Okay, that's worth considering.
I'll
Thank
take
you.
my point of psychic damage for that thought.
Ow! The thoughts make my brain hurt.
I'm talking
All right.
too
Well,
well for my intelligence.
Well, if there's no other, there's nothing else to add, I will get to the sentencing.
Okay.
On his way out, I start playing. He's got the biggest balls of them all.
He's not leaving. He's
well,
just
as
standing
we're
there.
leaving, then I guess.
Oh no, you guys are not leaving yet.
Oh.
He's like, okay, so let's see
Well,
here.
darn.
For the crime of overturning the cart, and disorderly conduct in the streets, we're gonna be lenient, obviously, because it seems like there were devils
First time
involved.
offense.
Yes. So, for that crime, it's going to be a, we're gonna say a 100 gold fine. Not each, for the group of you. The, let's see here. For the bear incident, well, we don't have enough evidence to show that you were actually involved, and it sounds like you were trying to talk the bear down, from what I understand. So you're not going to charge you guys anything for the bear incident. For the running through the crowd with a horse, that'll be a 20 gold fine.
What?
Some people got knocked over.
Knocked over for 20 gold.
Yes,
It was a trip. They should have paid me.
It's disorderly conduct in the streets, sir. You should be lucky. You should be happy.
Is that one for the group as well, or is that one for the person riding the horse?
I mean, all of these.
It was him.
You guys are being tried together. So whether it's one or all, you guys, this is what you guys owe.
That seems equitable and also unfair.
You guys, well, you are an adventuring party, and you kind of you get tried together. That's how these things work.
Oh, yep, that's it.
You guys, it's partially your responsibility sometimes to self-regulate and self-police your own members, right? If you have a group and one member's committing atrocities, then it's your responsibility to stop them, or else.
Responsibility to take them out. Got it. Understood, Magister.
Shandu shouts, "No one listens to me."
That's right. Shandu will pay it all.
So he is one of you guys.
See? They don't listen to me.
He's just.
I'll pay it.
So okay, well, I'm not done. I appreciate you guys being ready to pay. I'm still going through the list of charges here. For breaking into the sewer. You know what? I think I'm just gonna waive that one. It seems like that gate was already broken. I'm assuming you guys, if you followed someone down there, you weren't the ones to break the gate. So
there was no law.
Yeah. All right. So no. We're saying not guilty on that one. And well, unfortunately, there's these new charges. The murder of 2 cultists in the tower. That's going to give you guys all life sentences.
They were trying to murder us, so.
Self-defense.
Life sentences.
We turned a corner and they attacked us.
Oh, it was self-defense.
Yes.
I was under the impression that you went there to murder these 2. You followed the woman, and it was.
You wanted to murder them. We were just going to talk to them.
That's not what you said, sir.
Oh, she wanted revenge. They attacked us first.
So she wanted revenge, and you followed.
Well, she wanted out of the cult. We were gonna try and help her with that.
Yes.
But she went with the intent. See, this is the issue.
Well, we don't know.
She went with the intent to murder, and you said, with your own words, that you went to help her, and then you murdered those I just what
well,
were they?
after they attacked us.
You called them cultists, but I mean, anyone who believes in their god, if someone else doesn't believe in that god, they could consider them a cultist. So it's hard to say who is a cultist. But you're right. Maybe a life sentence is a little too hard. We'll just call it. Let's see here, 20 years per each, maybe 40 years total.
Sir,
Yes, Miss Binks.
we did follow her. But we were just playing along. We wanted to see what she was about and find out about these people. We didn't know what was going to happen.
I guess we should just let them kill us then, huh?
I mean,
Is that what you're saying?
We were a whoring.
I
told you that.
Nancy, just because you do something doesn't mean we do something.
I could understand if they attacked you on the street and you defended yourself. I would understand this, but it sounds like you broke into a crypt. You found
It was
woman
open.
who. Well, okay, you're not the one that broke the door, but you entered a crypt that was not yours. You found a woman who was injured. You rescued her. She was distraught that I think you said her husband and someone else was dead, and she said she wanted to get revenge, and you said that you were going to help her, but you guys didn't really explain what it was, if there was another reason why you wanted to help her. It just seemed kind of strange that you would meet a stranger and then agree to help her murder 2 other people that she used to be friends with that you do not know. So for that act, you 2 or not you 2, you 5, and he looks back at the guy at Shonda back. Speaking of the 5, was he involved?
Yes, he was totally involved.
Yep, he was there with us.
I was trying to get them away from all this. They were so going to kill those cultists. They were telling me, Shondu, those cultists will die by our hands, and they're being very, very cult-like. And they agreed to not like that.
All the time. You could ask anybody.
I love that.
We can't have that, Binks.
I love that so much.
If I can find witnesses to corroborate that they have in fact indeed gone to kill those cultists. Cold-blooded, first degree, deliberately, intentionally made a beeline. They just invented this bitch. Like there's not a lady that there's a dead person who's trying to have a cult. They just justify that in their heads. We were the stewards, and they were just like, "Hey, you know what would be a great idea? Cultist murder." And then Shawnee was like, "No, that's dumb. We shouldn't do that. Let's go
Sir?
feed the homeless.
Sir,
Let's work in a soup kitchen."
I'm not trying to speak out of line, but Shonda's kind of our leader. I mean, he called us. You could ask anybody.
He commanded us to do it.
When have you ever listened to me?
We didn't
I
want to.
feel like I was under magical compulsion to say that I myself was Shandu the Mystic, and it felt like we were all magically composed by someone.
Yeah.
He
Actually,
told me to look for whores. I didn't want to.
Yeah, we know that's not Nancy. Nancy would never do that.
You could ask anyone.
Nancy's
who's
a
been
good
to our
boy.
bar. He
Freddie.
says
Ask
these
my-
are my
ask my wife.
employees.
My ex-wife.
Freddy
Ask her.
starts slowly walking towards the door. Just like, oh shit.
And points to Freddy. And he has not done anything.
he
He's
walks
been with
up.
me all day.
So when you're saying this, the guard kind of stands you up and stands you with the rest of the group. He's like, all right, sounds like you are one of them. He's like, okay, well, it pays a bit to say this. You seem like nice folk, but the rules are the rules, and it's gonna be 40 years in prison for the lot of you.
Okay, how much is that in gold?
Wait, sir, could I make a suggestion?
What?
Could I just offer you our services in handling the investigation to try to clear our names, and if not, we will serve our sentences while investigating the Castellanters and this demon cult in your fair town.
Hmm.
As part of the punishment. If we don't do it, then obviously we go to jail.
Hmm.
When I suggested we deal with the Castellaners, you guys ignored me because they're like, "Oh man, there's all these cultists we can kill."
It's like, I don't know about that, sir. And as soon as that
We
happens,
could also leave Shandu here as collateral.
as soon as that happens,
Yeah, we wouldn't leave our
right
leader
in-
behind.
right in
That-
front of
yeah.
right in front of where Remix is standing,
Uh-huh.
out like a flash of light kind of appears, and out steps oh yeah, why is that unhinged?
Unhinged
It
one.
adds
Oh yeah,
it adds names sometimes, and
Yeah, it
yeah.
does.
Oh, it's unhinged Velociraptor. She'll vouch for me.
all right. I'll need to take
Unhinged
off the
Velociraptor,
unhinged,
run!
and she's
It's all
not
right.
hostile. Okay.
The
So she
Surf
appears.
Velociraptor.
She walks out of like a little portal of light, and it closes behind her.
What
and
the
then
deuce?
She turns, and you guys recognize this is the Black Staff,
I roll my eyes.
Bajra Safra, and she looks at you guys, and she gives you a look like, you guys. She's like,
No, we did that to you.
She looks up and she says,
I bow.
hey, Umbero.
I don't. I'm low enough.
And she's like, hey, Umbero. And she's like, oh, Vajra. Oh, it's been a few days. How have you been? And she's like, oh, I've been super busy. Got notice that you had some of my guys here. He's like, oh yes, I just finished sentencing them. The whole group, they get 40 years. Can I see the charges?
Standing on my head.
And she shows her the paperwork and the charges, and she says,
Shandu immediately sticks out. Can you also add the charge to these guys of being bad friends? Because they're definitely being bad friends right
Shut
now.
up, Shandu.
What
Being
are you
a friend.
talking about, Master Shandu?
Just let things
This has
happen for
been
once.
your idea.
Mr. Shandu, I wouldn't ever say anything mean about you.
You all,
So- I
mean,
you
how
don't
many
say
times
anything
you
to
made
me.
us
You don't say
lick
anything
your
to me. You
boot?
ignore me.
so Shandu and everyone else, all 6 of you all hear her voice in your head. she's speaking to Shandu, but you all hear it, and she says, "Shut the fuck up! I'm trying to get you out of here, you fucking idiot." Is what she's talking to Shandu, but you all hear
I
it.
know,
like,
I know.
It echoes through all of your heads, right?
No, yeah, that's what the black staff says, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah. The Black Staff.
Yeah, the
says
black
that
staff says that.
to Shandu, but the group hears it obviously. And she's like, "Well, sir, I don't know if they mentioned to you, but they were on official business for, for me specifically. They were on a mission, and I asked them to investigate these things, and I'm sure that I'm sure we can come to agreement. These were not citizens of the city. These were violent gang members that were part of a devil worshipping cult that tried to kill them when they confronted them. They're rough around the edges, but they mean good. Just can you release them to me? I'll make sure that they stay out of trouble. He's like, oh, all right, well, I'll let them go for the murders if you say they're really devil worshipping cultists who aren't members of the city. They're not citizens. I guess whatever. I can drop that charge, but they still owe the 120 gold for the other charges.
Shandu.
I think that's fair. I think that's fair.
I will pay it.
Thank you, Silent.
120, you said?
120 gold.
All right.
That's your
Here's
fine.
120 gold.
That's your fine. You guys remember, we don't like violence in our streets. You know, killing, even if it is monsters. I mean, do it in the sewer. Do it, underground. Do it in a
You said
warehouse.
don't go in the
not
sewer.
on the streets. What?
If the monster's
told
on
us
the
not to go in the
fucking
sewer.
street, we gotta kill it.
We don't like killing on our streets. It's bad for business.
Son of a bitch.
Got to keep our streets safe, clean. Business. Got to keep flowing. It's commerce. You got to keep the lords happy.
Sir,
And the guilds. The city is ran by the lords and the guilds. So you don't want to make them mad. Yes, Miss Binks.
can I contribute 10 of my own gold for the burial of that poor Billy?
My dear, I am moved by your suggestion. How much would you like to donate?
10 gold.
You know that's twice as much. That's twice as what we need. A whole burial service, new casket, everything. 5 gold would get you the best of the best. So 10 gold is way more than we need. How about we call it 4?
I mean, whatever's left over can go to his family. I'm sure he had a family.
Oh, God's bless you, ma'am. God's bless you. All right. Well, you know what? I'm gonna put that in your guys' file. Next time we meet, we'll definitely remember that. We'll remember your kindness. Vajra, it's good to see you. Sorry we had to call you all the way out here just for these rascals. Oh, it's all right. I've been meaning to talk to them for a while. They haven't been able to catch up with me. So, I guess I can talk to them now. Well, you guys are free to go. Shall we go back to your home?
Thank you.
That sounds nice.
And yes.
Bye, Magistrate Big Balls.
Nice to meet you too, Bard. Oh, could you bring them their bags? All of their items? Yes. And, they go and they bring your bags in, all of your stuff that they had confiscated. Here you go. Here's your bags.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Vajra opens up
Thank
a portal on the wall. It's like like a portal of light opens up here. And she's like, all right.
Supposed to be a sleight of hand.
Freddy sticks his head in. He's like, what? Oh, everyone's okay? Oh, okay.
Yep.
What? No, everyone's cool?
Come on,
Okay.
we're heading out.
She opens a portal.
Ooh, look, a
and,
portal.
She walks through it. Looks like everyone walks through it. Zerp.
Got to keep up
And
the
you
tradition.
guys- That's right. You guys walk through her.
See a portal, jump in
dimension
portal.
door, or not dimension door. She opens. It's way stronger than dimension door. It's a straight up portal.
It's a
Doctor
It's the
Strange
portal
style.
from Hit Game Portal from wait, no. It's the portal from Hit Game Portal from Valve.
There you go.
The cake's alive.
Shelby stands in the middle of the portal pouting.
Hit Game Portal from Half-Life.
And you guys arrive at home.
Chandu is okay. Never mind.
Let me just add her here. So you guys, the little portal opens and you guys kind of walk into your house, or not your house, but you have people here. Bonnie is working, and what's her name?
She's
Yeah,
right
silent.
here.
I got 10 gold for you for the fine.
Oh, thank you.
I don't have her on the screen yet, but the dwarf lady that you guys talked to earlier in the day.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
weirdo.
She's here, but she's like walking around and she's in disguise, so don't worry about her right now. She's just in the background, so she's running her somewhere. It's basically it's the two of them working, which is why you guys are open to customers, right?
Vale Laverle?
That sounds about right.
No, that's not right. That was the Asmodeus follower.
Oh yeah, you're right. And there's Bonnie. Okay,
Well,
so you
she's
guys-
probably not going by that name here anyways, right? She's undercover, so.
That's right. And we'll deal with her later. She's busy right now. But you guys walk in, and I should probably also add Vajra to here.
Who's your Vajra?
Where are you? Oh, you're here.
My
Okay.
boy, welcome back.
So you walk in,
Get my
and
snake.
she's like,
He's
"Oh."
doubtful.
She's like, "Okay, all right, guys. So first things first. Did you ever talk to that dragon? Oh, I'm sorry. No, let me rephrase that. She doesn't say that. Did you guys ever investigate the harbor?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it
I'm
was
sorry, Silent.
Yes, we did.
I'm sorry,
There's a
Silent.
bronze dragon out there.
Oh, a bronze dragon. Is that right, Ancy?
I'm out feeding crispy bacon.
Oh, okay.
I'm so pissed off at what happened in the courtroom. I'm out feeding.
Is that right, Drac? Is that what happened?
That is what I believe to be correct. Yep.
Okay.
I'm adding extra words. Sorry. I'm
So-
nervous.
Can you guys explain to me what's going on here? So, all right. So there's a gold dragon in the harbor, and he's looking for treasure, I guess. But he's
No,
friendly.
it was a bronze.
Sorry, pretend I said bronze. I meant to say bronze, but my mouth is stupid and said gold.
he was looking to trade.
But he was friendly. You're saying yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, all he wants is to get into the city to trade.
Okay. Did you guys explain that there's a ward on the city to keep dragons out?
Yes. we
Yeah.
did.
Hey, he knew that.
Now, can you explain what happened with the cultists? Because I read his charges on the sheet, and I have a general understanding of what happened, but I feel like there's more to it.
I explained the entire story of what I told the magister.
Omitting the same details.
Yes. The same exact details. Leading up. Yeah.
So that's still. I'm still a little bit unclear of what's going on, but I don't know. The whole thing just seems kind of strange. Now, how do the Castellanters play into all of this?
We have no idea.
Yes, we do.
I mean, we know it was their nimble right, but we don't know.
Fancy, you've
What was
come back
happening?
inside. I was
I'm
wondering
just
where you
sitting here
went.
by the fire.
So, what can you tell me?
I think Binks would know better than I. I've been drinking
Binks?
this whole time.
Well, the valet, the Castellaners valet, he was the one that sent the nimble right to begin with. The one that blew the hole over there and killed Jenny. And that mausoleum that we went into belonged to the Castellaners, so there's a lot of things pointing that way.
Give me a history check.
Everyone or just her?
No, just her. Just Binks.
Okay. Nice.
Okay. With that roll, as soon as you say that, you realize that you kind of misspoke. And what you meant to say was that the Nimblewright had belonged to the Growlhund, right? Remember there's the Growlhunds? And that they had said that they had sent the Nimblewright to the Castellaners. Not necessarily that it belonged to them. But yeah, it was the. So just as like a little bit of backstory, so the Nimblewright escaped from the Temple of Gond, and the lady of Lady Growlhund had ran into it, and she like basically made a deal with it, like offered it a job, and it basically brought it home, and it was made it hers, more or less. And so it did like little jobs for her. So really, it was her that she gave it the necklace of fireballs and told it to retrieve the stone at any cost. And then when she got the stone, when she got the stone, she gave it to him and told it to take the stone to the Castellaners, just as like a messenger. But it would have returned back to her. And you do not know why you would give the stone to the Castellaners, or maybe you do, but I don't think I've said it. Anyways, that your history roll makes you remember that.
Oh, I just say, and then I correct myself.
I see. Huh. And this Nimblewright, you said you guys destroyed it.
Yes, we did.
And the Nimblewright had a map that led you to the Castellaners mausoleum, where you found 3 dead individuals, or one of 2 was not all the way dead, and then you followed that person. This is where this is where his paperwork is following a path, but it seems like I'm missing something. It seems like he was getting at it too. That it just doesn't make sense why you would go after the people that killed her husband. I guess. Well, no, you got revenge on the ones that killed Jenny, right? The Nimblewright, and I guess the Nimblewright's master is still at large.
Yeah, exactly. Good
but
using your
these-
brain there, Blackstaff.
But these cultists, you guys, they had not that I'm on the side of cultists, but they hadn't done anything to you. They'd killed these other 2, but you guys chased after them.
This fucking service for the city.
It just seems strange that you would chase these cultists, and then the cultists would call spiked devils, and that you would chase. So why were you chasing the devils?
I'm gonna walk over to Binks and speak quietly to her in Gnomish, what little Gnomish I know. Why are we defending the fucking dwarf? Why are we not telling this lady about the stone? She might be able to help on both. But I say that all in Gnomish. So a lot of G's.
Just sounds like he's gurgling.
This stone, it's important.
I lock eyes with Drac for a moment. And
Ooh.
and
Oh,
I
and
should
I
be.
point and I no and I point
Share a bottle.
And he
I
bats
point
his
to
eyes.
I point to my head and to basically like tell him, hey, link our minds. I want to ask you something.
all right. Bonus action.
Do you think we can trust her with to tell her about the stone? Oh. Let me do.
Yeah. No. We can. No, we can just ask. Honestly, I trust the Blackstaff implicitly.
Yes.
Then let's tell her about the stone. Nis.
Is the stone cool with me talking about it? I am fully attuned to it by now.
Why don't you ask the stone?
One second, Silent.
Oh, just ask your
Nis.
boyfriend Silent again.
You
Shut
don't
up,
know.
Nancy.
That was in their head. You didn't hear it.
All right, fine.
They did
Nancy,
inside of the.
Nancy
Yeah.
raised
I
me
said
over
Nis
home.
after.
He keeps trying to wiretap.
Yeah, I know.
I also said Nis.
Yeah, exactly. See, it's all in our heads. I look deep within myself. I talk to the rock in my pocket.
Is that a euphemism?
No, yeah.
I got rocks in my pocket.
Special.
And the others choking a piano. What?
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Such a grand rock. It is called a stone. Should I tell the black staff about you?
Hmm. She might take me.
Well,
What do you want? What would you like to know?
well, I mean, why are they trying to take you away? The big, scary devil things.
I don't know why the devil things wanted to take me, but I do know why everybody or anybody would want to take me. Maybe not the devils specifically. I don't know what the devils have use for as far as money goes. Usually devils are more interested in souls, but
Oh, it's just money.
that is why most other creatures are trying to find me, because
Oh.
I know the location and I know the secret of how to access the location and the keys needed to enter the location.
Oh.
For the
I mean,
One
if you
Piece?
tell me that they won't go after you anymore, they'll go after me. And that's fine, yeah?
Yes. We will talk later. But for now, do not tell her about me.
Alrighty. Radio. This. And then I look at Silent. And I answer. Currently, I think we should hold on to it and keep it close to the chest. This.
And then
She
go
Just
ahead.
but maybe not with this in particular right now. This.
Got it. Yes.
1 second while I whip this out.
What are you whipping out?
Just a Christian.
I wasn't casting a spell. I never cast a spell. Okay, that's fine.
She looks at you guys
Uh-huh.
because you guys are like making eyes at each other, right?
Uh-huh.
And she's like, You want to tell me what you guys are thinking? Obviously, there's something you want to share with me.
Fucking
She says it to
long-eared.
Silent. She says
I
it to
walk
Silent
back
because
to
she
the
knows
fire.
Silent likes to talk.
I think we should tell her, Drac.
I just
You
walk
say
back
that
to
out
the
loud, or
fire
is that in
and
your
throw
head
my
still?
glass in there.
I say that out loud.
He didn't say Nis.
Shandu is whistling The Grudge by Tool.
Snoot wiggles up to next to Silent's shoe and gets inside his boot.
You got a snake in your boot.
Fucking Silent, I'm gonna put you in the hells with Bashaba.
Silent, what do you do when you got a snake in your boot? Do you do like a little dance, jump up and down, or something, like freak out?
No, I don't freak out at all.
It's just
Maybe-
Snoot. Don't boop the Snoot.
But you got a snake in your boot.
I've got a snake in my boot, and I don't care.
She's like, anyways, listen, I'm trying to understand here. It seems like you guys uncovered some sort of, I don't know what to call it, some sort of conspiracy, something going on in the city, and I can't help you if you don't tell me. Well,
Silent.
Yes.
I've got it. Miss Blackstaff, we found out that it seems like all of this is centered around the attack. We talked about that, around the attack that happened in front of our establishment. Supposedly there was a rock, a special stone that was stolen. And it seems as though all of this is just to go over and acquire such an item. An object.
a stone.
A
Is
stone.
Is there something special about this stone?
It seems to have great importance to whatever mechan plans they are thinking of.
I'm sorry. What plans?
I don't know. It seems important to them. They must need it for something.
Important to whom?
The devils. Yeah.
The devils.
The
Yeah.
cultists.
So the devils. The
Cultists.
devils. Okay. The cultists.
The cult.
These are worshippers of Asmodeus,
That one.
or however you say it.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm not a devil worshiper. I don't know how to say the devil's name right. But so these worshippers of Asmodeus, are they trying to use that? Is that stone something that can summon demons or something like that?
I think they just need it for something else. My guess. I
But-
don't think it's if they don't need it to summon demons. They already. Number one, they're devils.
Well, what's
But
so
number
special about the
two-
stone?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I said if they can already summon devils, they don't need it to summon more. Yeah.
So this stone, is this why you guys were chasing the devils? Because the devils had it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we just didn't want to tell the magister because
And are you
him
saying
knowing that is not good.
Could put
And are
his
you
life in
saying that-
danger.
that these devils that you were chasing, are you saying they escaped with that stone?
For
They
As
did,
far
but
as-
then we tracked them down and got the stone from them.
Yep.
In the
Wait.
sewers.
You have the stone?
Oh,
Yep.
dear gods.
Yep. Put my hand, rub my head. Yeah. Yeah. We have the stone. But it's just like this rock. It
Well-
has a magical aura to it, though. So I know it's something.
She kind of waves her hand over it. She's like, oh my. And the camera pans up to the sky.
Ah.
Perfect.
Nancy is hands in head